What up? What up? Let me make sure we good on this. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me check something. Can y'all hear me on Instagram? Are we good on Instagram? Check Mike 1-2 on Instagram. Instagram. What up, brother Rudy? Your stuff will be there tomorrow, bro. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Let's just see. Can somebody tell me, are we good on Instagram? Hey, Rudy, could you go to Instagram and tell me if we good or not? I'm trying to do a mic check. Hey, Stan, are we good on Instagram? No volume? All right, so let me do this. Oh, no wonder. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Rock with me 1 minute, brother Stan. This is my man Stan. Are we good now? Are we good now, Stan? Okay, Stan, let's go. Thank you very much, bruh. So, let's do this. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Okay? Is everybody all right? Where y'all tuning in from? Come on, y'all. Let's share this out. Where y'all tuning in from? Give me y'all. Tell me where y'all tuning in from. Where we tuning in from on Instagram? I gotta share something. What's up, brother Lance? Are we still good? Are we still good, Stan? We still good? You get my man Stan on the building. Come on. Instagram. I can't start till y'all tell me we good. Washington, Virginia. Peace and blessings. Yo. All right, where's my man Stan? Hey, Stan, are we good? Stan got to be checking my mics on here, y'all. So give me 1 minute. LA in the building. I got to just check this mic I got. Hey, Jamal, could you go to Instagram real fast and see if we're working on Instagram, brother? I just need to check because I just turned this mic on. I'm working. Okay. You good on Instagram? Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to start this show. So please, everybody, hold up. This is going to be funny. You good on? Come on, man, with that fake page. So let me call Lance real fast, because Lance don't say baby. Let me see if Lance pick up his phone. This guy made another damn fake page. Hold up. We're gonna see if Lance pick up his phone, y'all. So bear with me 1 second. I ain't gay, so you can't use the baby thing with me. Let me see if the real Lance pick up his phone. I'm good. Let me share something with y'all. Bear with me. Let's see if Lance pick up. Hey, Lance, brother, give me a call back. I think somebody made a fake page of you once again, brother. So I think you should check your account because somebody's using your face. Give me a call back. Like ASAP, bro. Peace. So let me share something with y'all what just happened to me before we start this show. So come on in the room. Come on, share it out. And don't forget to like, share, and support, people. Like, share, and support. So I just got off the face of my buddy. He's not necessarily my buddy. He's somebody that been watching my videos for a very long time. And the one thing that I don't like, I'm gonna be real with you. This nigga he made a fake page of Lance to look and say, hey baby. This nigga is crazy. Our people are mentally sick. I'm gonna tell this dude he's sick, he need help. Hit the link, yo. I just actually texted him and said he need. Hey Lance, somebody made a page of you, bro.
No, that was me. I was saying what's happening, my baby. Yeah, what's happening, my baby. That's a Detroit thing, bro.
That's my bad.
That's how we greet each other in Detroit.
Okay, we say my G. I was like, yo, bro.
I'm great. What up, bro? What up, my baby? That's how it's a Detroit.
We say what up, G. Like we don't get into no. If you say baby, it's like you ever see Sanford and Son?
Nah.
I don't listen, bro. I'm like, nigga, I ain't listen. Let me tell y'all before I start this real rap. Let me tell you what this happened. So I was on Facebook with this brother, and he's in the UK right now, but he's from the islands, right? And we were just talking about the G people, So we talking, and he's telling me, can you be friends with a person that's truthful with themselves, right? And then you know how gay people always trying to see if you're going to go that way. I swear to God, this is him. I'm getting pissed right now on his FaceTime, this Facebook, right? I'm really getting pissed at him. And he's sharing something. He's saying to me, would you do something quietly or be a lover on the low with somebody? I said, nigga, fuck no. I'm 100% man. I swear to God. Like, you know how they always trying to see where you're at? Like, I'm literally off at this dude. Now, I don't have nothing against gay people. I'm gonna be real. I really don't. But when you're like, because he started bringing up people, and he started talking about like he always would try to sway his way into somebody being gay. I said, nigga, I grew up around gay people. Like in Philly, you know who the gay person, but I'm not. Like I told him, I used to listen. I'm real rap. In my ignorant days, I used to hit people. I used to hit people with cars that was that way. If you're real rap, not lying. I'm just being 100 with you.
If it's anybody from Detroit on this feed, they know what I'm talking about.
No.
This is how we talk to each other.
I know I got what you're saying now. But the weird part was with him, what he was saying to me, like, you know how you can hear, he's watching the video right now because I told him I was going to talk about this, right? And I said, I literally just got off the FaceTime with him, and we literally going back and forth. I said, this is why I can say what I want to say, and the nigga can't ever pull up and say that I'm gay. Because if I'm gay, then they bring the nigga on. So he's telling me this, right, about pastors. and he's trying to convince me that he was born that way. So he's telling me his story, right, of him. How he was 13 years old. And I said, it's a learned behavior. It is a learned behavior. Nigga,
Right.
I don't care. Even if you had $1 billion, nigga, I would never live, be with a nigga secretly. I don't care if you got a motherfucker guy. Nigga, this is what I told him, no lie. I said, I will rob you. That's how serious this is. I said, if it came to that point, I would rob you. That street side. I told him this. I'm gonna be 100. He's watching. He might be laughing at this, but we were literally on the phone, like on Facebook, talking about this now. I said, nigga, I will rob you before I even lay down with a nigga. You crazy? Like he said, well, people have done it. He said the worst hypocrites. Listen to this. He said the most hypocrites are these pastors and ministers. No lie, right? He said when he was 13 years old, he's doing a book. He's writing a book. Now, this guy's in his 50s now, but he's writing a book about when he was 13 years old. This minister in the islands, right? But if you got caught being that way in the islands, they come at you. They seriously. But he said this minister, they get in front of the pulpit of people. This is what he said. And talk about gay people, talk about this, talk about that. And they married. He said this dude, when he was 13 years old, right, used to go pick him up. Listen, this is why I don't like my children around people, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like my children around people. I don't trust motherfreakers, right? So he's telling me when he was 13, right, a pastor used to go pick him up and go take him, like his wife, he was married. His wife would have 2 plates set up in the house. This is what he's telling me. One was for him as a 13-year-old boy, his wife, and him. So he said before he went to the house, they would actually go to a park, and the pastor would suck him off, have him come, and him come, right? No lie. Give him $100. This is what he's telling me. He said, imagine that as a little boy, 13 years old, right? 13 years old. He said, I couldn't go back home and tell my grandmother what happened when I was 13. So I was telling him these things are learned behaviors. I said to him, and I'm arguing with him on the phone, on Facebook. I said, you keep telling me something about that lifestyle. Why don't we tell the truth about who we are? I respect you living in your truth, but I'm living in my truth, nigga.
Right.
And it's that truth. This is what I'm telling him. In a mother freaking goddamn thing on earth, nigga, that you would ever. And he tried to sway me like, could you be in a house with a gay person? Sure, I could be in a house with a gay person. I could be in a house with a lesbian. Now, if you're a lesbian, I may try you. You know what I mean? You may go the other way. But my point was like he kept trying to chip at this motherfucker, like really to see where I was at. I said, nigga, you know me for how many years? How many years you know me? How many times you try to come at me? How many times you think, nigga, I know when a dude come at me. Listen, I know I look good, goddamn. But damn, I don't play those games. And this dude was telling me about married men. Listen, married motherfucking men that is sleeping with niggas on the low. But he said, what do you call it? I'm trying to remember what he said, busting their backs out or something. I'm like, nigga, like, I swear to God, this is what he's saying. I'm not lying. This is what he's the subject. I gotta bring this up. So he gonna say, you shouldn't have a show about gay people because you Afrocentric. I said, nigga, don't ever try to put me in a box. Like my show, I do radio. I do radio, bro. Like whatever comes to Sabir Bey's head, it comes to Sabir Bey's head. So you're trying to convince me that being that way is natural. That's not natural.
It's not.
Brother.
It's not.
Listen, bro. And I'm explaining this to y'all because I want y'all to hear me. I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son. I said to him, but it's okay to have transgenders in school. He said, I never saw that before, and I know gay people, right? This is what he's saying. I said, you mean to tell me you Google that motherfucker and see that, but you can actually teach a child that instead of teaching your child who they are? We already mentally messed up. And I'm being real. I'm like, dude, like 100, right? I'm really, because he's really pissing me off at this moment. Like he's really trying to see or get me to or convince me that that's cool. Nigga, it's not cool. I know it's some people that's on the down low. No, I'm not homophobic. Not by far. And I don't. If you want to get on my feed and talk to me, come on my feed. If you believe that, you want to see? You want to see if I'm BSing? Watch this. I'll call him on FaceTime again. Wait a minute. Watch this. You think I'm playing? You what? Homophobic? Nigga, I'm stupophobic. I don't like stupid people. I don't like stupid people. This is peace. Watch this. If you may be watching, he may not pick up. But ain't nothing homophobic about me. I just don't like people who try to convince people that this is cool. It's not cool. So don't ever think that I'm homophobic because I'm y'all must be more phobic. Hey, peace, man. Let me ask you a question. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Do you think I'm homophobic?
I don't know your heart, Sabe. I don't know your head. I don't know your heart. I listen to you, and there's some anger there. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Um, whatever that may be, that it can stem from your childhood. You may have had some sort of experience as a child growing up that triggers that.
Triggers what? The homophobic thing?
Yes, you may have experienced something in your life that triggers that type of reaction.
Now,
and I say this to say this because you're a very, very intelligent man. And most intelligent people who are well traveled, they do not display that kind of rage. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Now, have I ever been homophobic to you? Have I disliked you? That's my point.
It doesn't bother me because you've never disrespected me.
Thank you. And that's what I was trying to tell people. So I explained to my brother growing up in a household, my mother never allowed any of us to be with someone else. My mother never did that. Not my mom had 9 of us, bruh. 9 of us. And and it wasn't until I was 10. My brother got killed when I was 10 years old. My mother didn't trust nobody with us. And the crazy part about all of this, and this is why I'm so protective with my children and how they push this on our people so freaking much, as if that's, how about pushing nationality on our people? How about pushing morals and principles? That's what I had an issue with. So when you see the anger, I'm like, why are we pushing this on social media or on television instead of saying, well, you were this, not just slaves. We either slaves or we gay. That's not our nature.
Well, no, I beg to differ. I sent you a piece. And when you hang up from me, go look at that sister. I have never heard of that sister in my life. Young woman. And I was just browsing through something. Somebody sent me, I kind of had my feet with Oprah. I can take or leave her.
Well, I don't watch Oprah. That's y'all. I don't watch Oprah. I'm not a fan of it.
Somebody sent me the piece. It's right there on your thing. I texted to you last evening. Go look at it.
Okay.
And to see this young black woman that I've never heard of, her name is Dr. Something, in her 30s, so eloquently explain to the world what the Garden of Eden is. I said, Jesus Christ. These are the kind of people we need to see representing African people in the media. Look at this.
I agree with you. I agree. We need to have, but this is the thing. We don't have enough positive people like that.
Garden of Eden is. I can't even equate or even, what should I say, rehearse the way, how eloquently this sister laid it out. Look at it. And you'll see, it will blow you away. Oprah just sat there with her mouth wide open, like, who are you? Where have you been all these years?
Well, Oprah's a hypocrite anyway. But let me.
No, but listen. She's a player. She knows how to play the game. She got over, and you got to give jacket. No, see, she's another closet case right there. So
this nigga always got somebody in the closet, nigga. This is always you always bring somebody in the closet. Like
listen to me. There is nothing wrong with a sisterhood between people of color. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a brotherhood between people of color. But when you look at the relationship with her and Gail, and she's supposed to have this man named Stedman, and you barely ever see his face in anything. It's like she just have him there for protection. I remember about 15 years, 20 years ago, I heard her say, listen, it's my money. And on January 1st every year, I give Stedman his allowance. His allowance is $1 million a year. Do whatever you want with that. And I kind of processed that.
Hey, that's a good allowance right there, brother.
he said that's a good allowance. But he said that's a good allowance. Me. I told him this. It's not enough fucking money in the world to make me want to play with men. This is my thing. Like and I'm not knocking.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking, but my point is like and I know you can get long-winded, but what touched me, what he said, is about what pastors do. And this is why I said these pastors are hypocrites, bruh, on so many freaking levels. And
that's where your anger.
That's where the anger's at.
Your anger, not just you, your wrath, your rage, and your anger. That's what needs to be aimed at, because these are the biggest controllers, of African people throughout America and the world.
Thank you.
They flock to them. I mean, look at that one that just died of AIDS in Atlanta that had that mega church.
T.D. Jakes. Eddie Long.
No.
Eddie Long.
Big muscle thing. And I used to watch that man. I don't watch him anymore, but I was curious about him when I first saw him. I said, let me look and see what he's about. Because I like knowledge. Before I make any judgment or anything, I like to know the person, hear what they have to say, listen. I'm a good listener. And by the second time I look at him, to make a long story short, I said, this guy, he is either bi or he's a closet case. And he would get up there in that pulpit and, man, he would slice and dice homosexuals. Oh, my God.
No, let me share something with you.
The congregation would listen to me. 15 years ago, I said that. Never met the man. I just looked at him. I said, this guy's a closet case, or he's either bisexual. Married with his wife. Wife sitting there, first lady of the church, big old hat on her head. It's like enough to cover the sun, shade the sun from 3 other women's faces. 15 years later, bless her heart, this reporter, Diane Sawyer, she was married to the director, Mike Nichols, in New York, ABC. She was there for years. I think she may have retired after the husband, Mike Nichols, died. She did an interview. Well, it was brought to her attention that Eddie Long, was the director of a training camp for boys. Young boys who were abandoned by their family or
you see what I'm saying?
Father.
You see what I'm saying? And
listen.
I got you, brother, but I have to continue with this show. But I need you to, because I know you. Hold up, bro. Hold up. You can get long-winded, but my point, I wasn't really trying to get. I got it. But what I want people to understand, when you abandon even little boys, like, we don't understand the triggerness in this, because you just told me a story of you being 13. That's what my point was. Like, it's not necessarily anger, brother. It's just that I don't like when people tries to push that on people as if it's natural. And these pastors, what you shared with me, which was true. I grew up in the Catholic Church. My father never would play this shit, bruh. Like, my father, we had 9 of us in the same household. Real rap. I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. I would never. Now, what did I tell you what I would do? What did be real? What did I tell you I would do if I caught that shit happening? What I tell you? No. What did I say that I would do though? When privately. No. Listen, and it's not overreacted. I just asked you a question. No. What did I tell you? Listen, no, brother. Answer my question. What did I say to you if I said that happened? No, I said I would cut your motherfucking dick off, didn't I? That's what I said, nigga. Let's keep it 100. I said that motherfucker. No, I'm gonna be 100 because I don't play this, man. Like I really don't play. And again, I have nothing against the people, but don't promote it as if this is natural.
Let me say this to you. Let me say this.
How does anger?
Never forget this. Most gay men and women who live their truth out, who have nothing
That's cool.
to be ashamed of, nothing to hide. Listen to me, Jack, please. We are not interested in little boys and little girls. I'm a 50-year-old man.
See?
And I've been loving men since I was 17, 18, around there. My real relationship, connection. Never look at another woman after that. And I never.
You don't know what you're missing.
Ever,
but anyway.
Hold me, hear me. I never, never.
I'll just say.
Time in my life, have no interest or look at. I don't even date at 50-something years old. So I don't even date guys who are under 30.
All right, but I'm not gonna make this into it. I'm not gonna make this to that show yet. But we gotta have the show and real rap. I just wanted to share with you what I would tell somebody that we had this conversation privately. How I am. And let me say before I get you off the phone. Let me be real. And I told you this in private. I have nothing against you. You asked me questions. Didn't I answer them right? Did I go straight? Did I ponder?
You answered them right, but you're there's something angry in you.
It's not angry because because what you were trying to do is to see. This is one thing about experience. This is what what's funny. Tommy Davidson said this the other night. Shout out to my sister Felicia. Tommy said, "I'm gonna tell you what I know." Why? What did he mean by that? It's my experience. So I'm telling you what I know. So when you ask me that, I know when a person tries me. That's all that was. It was you trying to see the weakness in me. Nigga, you wouldn't. No. Listen, listen. I'm only telling you. Listen.
If you were weak, I wouldn't even look at you. There's so much about you that I respect and admire. I've never even met you, brother, and I've blessed you a couple of times without even meeting you.
Exactly.
I have quietly observed the work you do, and I like where your head's at, and that's all. There's no strings attached. I wasn't looking for nothing. Never met you. You're in Spain. I send you this. You're there. I send you this.
Yep. And that's why I said I would never ever. And again, I know people. And if I'm doing the work, let me do the work. And that's what he's talking about. But when I can see when an individual, not saying you, but my experience of people, and they do it in a slick way, because it's not just gay. Let me be real with it. It's not just people that's gay. It's straight people too, brother. So I'm gonna make this very clear.
Let me ask you another question. And I'm gonna let you go. What I'm trying to convey to you today, I don't want to convince you, I don't want to persuade you. I'm just trying to enlighten and inform you, brother. The gender-loving men and women.
That's what he called it, gender-loving men and women.
Listen, we don't say gay.
He say people. Okay, gender-loving men.
We say gender-loving. The gender-loving men and women today who are into grown men, grown women who have no interest in little boys, the same rage that you and others feel when they see black kids, black boys and girls are being victimized and fucked with, and they're peddling some kind of nefarious, agenda. They're outraged too.
Exactly. I know y'all outraged. No. But I said this too. I have a cousin that's like that.
In New York now called Gay Men of African Descent. And one of the brothers who founded it, his name is
wow.
What's his name? His name is Keith. Not Charles Blow. Charles Blow is there too. He's with the New York Times. The other one is Keep White Night Day. He just wrote a blockbuster book. Look him up. Bestseller in New York.
Dude, let me be real with you. I'm not listen. I'm not interested in looking this book up. How about looking up? Interested in talk about who the hell we are as more.
To make to you, these are the people who are pushing back against.
No, I got it.
Media about promoting that kind of agenda to underage black boys and black girls, and these are grown gay men. So I'm just saying, the rage you feel, you have grown gender-loving men and women
that feel the same way.
Who feel that way too. We don't like it, and you have people out there who are soldiers who are pushing back, black intellectual gay folks who are pushing back vigorously. So I get where you're coming from, but what I'm trying to convey to you is that your wrath and rage need to be focused on them motherfuckers on the pulpit.
I'm with you on that, bro. Dude, you think I don't have that rage with them motherfuckers? You like real rap? I do. I have a problem with politicians. I have a problem with all of them, and that's where the passion. And it's not even rage, brother. It's like, come on, man. When we gonna stop playing this game? You can't like everybody's not freaking that way. So a person, you can. You follow me?
The deceitful part is when you have somebody like Eddie Long who gets there and he's this big macho black. He's on this pulpit and he has a congregation of 10,000 every fucking Sunday, and you're married to a woman, then it's gonna be revealed that you created a safe space for young black men.
Exactly.
In foster homes.
Exactly.
And you turn it around, sexually exploiting them. And when that white woman went right up in his fucking face with the camera, and saw it, he says, "What do you have to say about these allegations?" He looked at her. He said, "Mom, making noise and me and this and this. I have one stone
thrown one. Yet. I haven't thrown one yet. But this is my thing, like
some shit like lawsuit was brought in his fucking months before they were headed into federal fucking court. Did he not tuck his fucking tail and wrote all them young boys who grew up in that fucking foster home a big fucking.
And that's the problem. Damn.
He died of AIDS. He died of fucking AIDS in 2015 or 16. Died of fucking AIDS. He was taking more dick than his fucking wife.
God damn. All right, man. We're gonna get off instead because that's kind of crazy, brother. But anywho, I listen.
People, these are the motherfuckers
that you that
radical folks need to go for, and you look at gender-loving people and say, you know what? They're fucking with our kids. They're living their lives. They work. They pay their taxes. They stay in their fucking lane. Let them live. The motherfuckers that we need to focus on are these fucking wolves in sheep's clothing who lie to us and deceive us and manipulate their fucking community and bamboozle us. And they're the ones who are really fucking up black community.
Damn.
Doing that. Who have done that.
So I agree with you, bro. Listen, brother, let me get off this. Brother, let me start my show. Listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a show on this. I want you to talk about your experience when you was 13 years old with these pastors. Seriously. I gotta pay you for that? They gotta pay you no attention. I hope glad you on this motherfucker with me. What's wrong with you, bro? You should be happy you on this motherfucker with me, brother. Listen.
If I was to take one phone up now and say, gee, this operation didn't grow. Let me text such and such and such and tell him to wire me. He would.
Nigga, I don't care, nigga. I can get somebody to wire me money if I want to too, nigga, if I get naked. Nigga, I ain't got no effed up body, nigga. But anyway.
Make you my friend. I am a private man who stay under the radar. I am not them kind of people who hog for media and want your face out there. No.
That's okay.
I don't like that.
It's all love, fam. Let me start my show, bro, because I've been on this phone with you for a minute. But I just wanted to share that with people because it was funny. But I thank you, bro. I'm gonna call you. Well, let's do a show. Let's do a show together. Let's do a show together.
I don't feel any hate because if I had felt 1 ounce of hatred from you, I would have done block you.
Hold up. The funny part is, I do stuff to block me.
You're someone that I admire. Hoping maybe when we get together, you can probably smack me down a little in the house.
Yes. Smack the hell out of you now. I'm gonna smack you straight. Let me stop. Anyway, all right, brother. Let me get off this feed, man. I'll talk to you, brother. Peace. No, it's funny, but we be having these conversations, but y'all gotta hear them because it's weird. Like, and I respect him because he asked me and he tried me. He said, "Would you do it for $1 billion?" Nigga, I will rob you if that's the case for $1 billion. I don't listen. I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's funny, but like he said, the anger is not. The anger is with these fake. What do you say? Sheeps in wolf clothing, whatever. It's the people that play dress up, and that's why I said to him, if you can find somebody, you'll get them. This is the thing with me, man. Like, I'm a realist, man. I gotta protect my children at all costs, man. No, like having your children around somebody, especially if they're in a foster home. Like he said, he was 13. That minister that was paying him $100 to suck him off and jerk him off, and he didn't understand it. That's crazy. And y'all think that's mother freaking normal. And the biggest place for this is Atlanta, nigga. Atlanta is that's Solomon Gomorrah. I got it, man. That mother freaking place is, and they do it so subtle. Like, how you doing? And then when a nigga like Sabir come in and say, if you could take a penis, you could take a joke.
That place is a freak show.
It is, man.
It's a freak show.
We have to really save our children, and I respect him because he's saying we're not with this. Like he said, we're not with this. And honestly, you see how he is. Notice he didn't even say I'm homophobic. It's just that it's not even anger. It's just that I'm tired of seeing the madness on social media. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, bro, it's crazy that I'm looking at what my daughter's watching. You know how crazy this is? I got to sit back and I'll be like, oh no, we're going to turn this motherfucker off. Like this stuff is so subtle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even my son, like, he's getting older. He's one. Like, you got to watch. And I'm glad his mother's conscious. And I'm glad my daughter's mother's conscious to understand that they can catch that. Most of us, we are so occupied of working a 9 to 5 by the time we come home. We don't have time to spend with our children. And the crazy part is now with social media, we can work at home. So if anybody knows somebody that work at home, let me know. Okay. So email me. But it's like I do this daily, brother. And again, I have so much on my shoulders right now, bro. I'm not lying, Will. It's so much on my shoulders to try to get stuff done. And people say, well, Sabir, could you come here? Could you come here? But if I say, yo, I need a couple of $100, I will come. Let's make it happen. I got all the stuff that you need. But I'm not going to lay with a nigga because the nigga got money. And women do the same thing. They lay with niggas because they got money and then realize you wake up with a child that you don't really want, or the nigga was on the down low. It's funny because it was a sister that was in Atlanta. She went to a restaurant and I think it was a boyfriend or something. And the boyfriend of her came in the restaurant. I think she was engaged to this dude. And the dude came in. It's that type of vibe. And this is the crazy part. It's not to knock anyone, but I want y'all to understand it's so much that needs to be done. And I said this, Will, earlier, because somebody brought up Nick Cannon and Umar Johnson. I said, maybe I don't need to be showing y'all anything. Maybe I don't need to show y'all anything because these cats don't show y'all nothing. Y'all give them thousands of dollars. They promise you a school. They promise you a museum, and they get hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like real rap. Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Paid, it's a problem.
Huh?
Whenever you want to get paid for what you do, it's always a problem.
I said, maybe I don't need to show y'all anything. Maybe I just need to tell y'all stuff like the rest of them do. Maybe I need to do that. Because I may be the only one that, and all these dudes that you see on social media, Still don't give you credit because I'm the one that tells you to go buy the books. I'm the one that break these things down to make sense out of it. Not them. It's me that actually do it. So my thing is like, I had to sit back and think about that before he called me. Because I ignored this call for a while on Facebook. And I'm like, what do you want, dude? Stop telling me this, bro. I don't go that way. Like, my thing is like, keep trying to find out a way to help our people. So again, if y'all want to help me, I have a Cash App right there and a PayPal. If you want the overstanding of the language of law, I keep trying to tell you, y'all should all get this. The overstanding of the language of law, y'all should all have. Give me 1 second, and I can email it to you. It's $150. Bear with me. I'm going to show you, and shout out to everybody that actually bought it. And I'm going to tell you something. This is a straight elementary joint. I did this in 2001, and it was breaking down every part of the structural government. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all what it is. I did it in 2001 when my son was 4, and I have to be home, and I have to be stable in what I'm doing. I can't work a 9 to 5. That's not in me. So with your support, these things go out. So I'm planning on hitting up Atlanta soon too. So I can't tell you when. You don't need to know that unless y'all booking me. But if you want this video, y'all, please, you can get it. It's $150. And believe me, if my brother Andrew was on it, he'll tell you how many times he watched this video. I'm not a big fan on mailing things out, but you don't have to get this mailed to you. I can email it over to you. And trust me, when you look at it, right? When you look at this video, like Andrew said, it's a whole course. That is a whole course from 2001 that I broke down the government structure. I broke down city, state, birth certificates, rights, privilege. Everything was in this video for 2 hours and 40-something minutes. I broke that down in that video in 2001. There was no YouTubes. There was no Instagrams. There was no Twitters. There wasn't none of these things that y'all see today. So when you look at this video and you watch these cats that's on social media right now, you're going to see where they got the information from. Because it was cheaper than that. But my brother, shout out to my brother Jamal, he said, yo, you should charge $150 for it. If you don't respect that, then keep it pushing, family. I'm fine. If you with it, you can purchase it. And trust me, I can rent this joint out if I want to and charge you more. But you can have it. And this is a gold mine right here, if y'all don't understand this. Everything that I've been speaking about, and this is on hold up, just in case they don't know what this is, brother. Hold up. This was on a VHS. This is a VHS. I don't know if y'all know. This is some historical stuff. This is what it was on. A mother freaking VHS. But this is
historical.
I'm not lying. It was on a VHS, bro.
So hey, you guys don't know what that thing is, man. That's crazy. Yo,
hey, real talk, bro.
Look, it says what? 2 DVDs. It wasn't even a DVD. It was a VHS where my brother Rob recorded this in my house in Philadelphia with my son Amir when he was 4. So it's only $150 and you can keep it. I'm straight up. This is the type of stuff I want to push to our people, but we have so much anger and hate within ourselves, brother. We don't want to support nothing. We don't. So I'm fine. Keep it pushing, because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm working on my Patreon. So I'm working on Patreon on my stream, y'all. So y'all gonna have to be paying for a whole lot more. Ain't no calling me, ain't no saying I got a question for you, Sabir. No. What you got? How much you gonna put on the plate? What's up? That's where I'm going at with all of this. So if you don't want to respect that, I'm fine with it. Because these cats don't show y'all anything. They just tell y'all what they want to tell you and don't show you anything, and you fall for it. And that's why somebody said, why Umar Johnson or Nick Cannon show? I don't know why he's on that show, but let's get this thing started. Damn, that's 44 minutes. Let's get this party started, y'all. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. The beginning.
Yo, check your mic. Let's test these levels.
Check.
Okay, we got the sound. Let me know when the break's coming in.
Nah, there's no break. I'm just gonna go straight through.
I kick that shit.
Heaven sent, I can prove this. Any crowd, turn me up loud. KR will move this. Long before Easy this MC, he was ruthless. Kicking rhyme, spitting rhyme, written rhyme, freestyle. I do this. Who's this? You don't know me, homie. I'm the one and only. I turn your tool into a toll.
No, you can pay me now.
You ain't gotta go to the past to know me, homie. I'm KRS-One. My power is now. Acting totally. These rappers are bony and lonely. I'll catch them coming out of Shoney's. I don't Oscar or admire, they baloney. No phony. I spit for the time from the mind. So when I spit off the head, of course I'm ahead of my time. Yes, I'm better with rhyme. And it's evident I'm the lyrically, but of course I'm ahead of my time. Yes, I'm better with rhyme. And it's evident I'm the lyrically benevolent kind. This you never gonna find. I'm spitting plenty medleys. This is work, not a job. Rappers are crying like a boss in reverse. They solve. That's when they get robbed and disappointed. They not anointed, get them set up like an appointment. I spit the same heat you like to joint with. Fire, spit the truth, no lie. Heaven said, this is higher. The mic cooks, I write books. The heavyweight champion. The song becomes a knockout with the right hook. I'm raw, meaning not cooked. These fake rappers heads are down, cause in the face of KRS, they do not look. 40 cal style, rap-a-pum like big drums. When I heat up the club to 420, it's done. Light up the cheeks with the chunk. I teach when I come. Knowledge reigning supreme. What these rappers speaking is dumb. It's a treat when I come. I'm not what you used to. I'm the return of Khufu all over these tracks like choo-choo. I'm the guru. So when my teaching premieres, it's gangstar. Hitting you and your man in the same car. These whack rappers, fuck who they are. KRS is like a hooligan. Hitting them all with the same bars. Hooligans hitting them with the same bars. Your whack style just ain't ours. Venus to Mars. I'm teaching with bars. Spitting these bars. But youngins under 21 can't even get into these bars. So I don't blame them if they not seeing these bars. Cause when I hit them with my universe, all they seeing is stars. Speaking of bars, when I spit one, you can see it's all about impact over an income. The big one, multi-directional and exceptional. 10 of my first 20 albums are all collectibles. Income. The big, speaking of bars, when I spit one, you can see it's all about impact over an income. The big one, multi-directional and exceptional. 10 of my first 20 albums are all collectibles. You feel the heat when I'm next to you, truly legendary. Underground, undetectable, and revolutionary. Most of what's going on today, you know we knew already. I tried to teach our people about poverty, it took too many. It shook too many. We can see what a curse is. So I re-emerge to show these youngins who the first is. The minister, frying rat chickens like churches. And the worst is seeing your temperature taken by nurses. IV bags, your family picking out hearses. It's like you at the Barclays Center, you won't survive these verses. Sprite means spirit, so I obey what my thirst is. The whole planet, so-called Earth, is what my turf is. What my thirst is. The whole planet with the Barclays Center, you won't survive these. Who the first is. The minister, frying rat chickens like churches. And the worst is seeing your temperature taken by nurses. IV bags, your family picking out hearses. It's like you at the Barclays Center, you won't survive these verses. Sprite means spirit, so I obey what my thirst is. The whole planet, so-called Earth, is what my turf is.
Hold up, yo, I got this. Yo, this is about to be fire. Levels is on point. You sound good out here. Let's get this project started.
No, let's get this knowledge versus popping. And yes, knowledge versus is trademarked. Oh, you better look it up, so don't try to steal it. It's definitely trademarked, baby. So none of them cats on social media would survive these verses, baby. They would not survive these verses, baby. Trust me. You better Google knowledge versus and Sabir Bay and watch what you see. Okay? So what's up, bro?
Peace, I'm good. How you doing?
I don't know if I have any more of those shirts. I have to make some more of those shirts, but I do have the 1492 shirts, y'all. So everybody that ordered those shirts, they will be out tomorrow. He mailed it. You should be getting your orders tomorrow. But let me just show you. My brother got his in Texas. Bam. You got to have it before 1492 and Sabir Bay on the sleeve. If it don't have Sabir Bay on the sleeve, it is not legit. It's too legit to quit. Oh, too legit. Too legit to quit. All right. So that's the before 1492 shirt. He was the first person that got it. So don't talk about it, be about it. Okay. $30 plus $8 shipping and handling. Okay. So I told you I got a whole lot of stuff. If you want the if you want the overstanding the language of law, there go my brother Dre right there. He got it. It's $150. right there. So, what's up, bro? How you feeling, Drake?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Another day. I got those
Chilling.
books, those two books, that you showed me there like a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so let me say this because it's weird how this go, man. I gotta agree. I gotta make some runs, but come on the feed, y'all. Please, if you want this video, again, you don't have to wait for me to mail this to you. I can email this directly to you. And let me share some more stuff, okay? I'm always having something for sale because I'm a businessman, not a businessman. Let me handle my business, damn. Okay. So let me share something else with y'all before we go forward. And I got to explain the King Alfred's plan because a sister, I believe it was a sister, asked me about the King Alfred's plan. I do have that available too for people, but she asked me to explain the King Alfred's plan. But I do have amber right there. This is raw amber from Morocco, people. If you know anything about resin, this stuff is very, very good. And I had it in my pocket yesterday, the one right here. I had it in my pocket in this container. This lady asked me in Verizon, she said, "What is that smell?" So amber is a resin that I bought. I bought a whole container of these blocks right there. That's what they look like. It's amber resin. If you know anything about amber and how much it costs a lot. Will, I think Will, you bought some too, didn't you?
Yeah, like I was about to backdoor and say, people, I have this stuff hanging in my car inside of a Yankee candle holder. If I could turn the camera around and show you, I can show you. Let me tell you this, bro. Amber is the real deal, dude. I had this stuff in my car since fucking October. I'm letting you know it smelled good.
Since October, because what
It's
happens,
October.
it doesn't fade away. They used to put this in the mummies' bodies to actually mummify for the smell. That's what amber is for. That's a resin. And what Europeans do is they go to these countries and they would charge you, I ain't gonna lie, they would, for a little block of that, they would charge you $30 or $40 for a piece, not even a block like that, a piece of amber. And what you do with it, you can have it, those little tea bags that you have that you can put herbal teas in. You can wrap it in something like that and keep it in your pocket. Even if you washed it, it doesn't fade away. It just have your clothes smelling good. So it's a small piece of amber. So I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a whole lot of them inside here, but this is strictly from Morocco in the Medina. It's not from a store here. It's when I was in Morocco. So if you want it, you can email me that also. Okay. So these are the things that I'm presenting to people, and it's always something positive. So Will got his in October, and it's still smelling, and it's going to smell for years. It lasts for, honestly, a lifetime, to tell you the truth. It lasts for a lifetime. And amber is a resin. And what Europeans do is they go to these countries and they get this stuff that's like oud. Tom Ford went and got oud and put his name on oud. This is oud. This is oud. And this is another oud. And I was mailing what you call them out to Dre, but this is another oud. I got a bunch of these like this size. This is oud. This will be about 125. 125 for this. So imagine what this would be. So I got a bigger one in the room. This is oud. Y'all saw the container, right? But Tom Ford went and made oud and charged so much mother freaking money. That's crazy. Tom, that's insane that we allow these things to happen. And anybody's talking, I do one-on-ones too. You can email me. My email is right at the bottom, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. So when I'm doing these things, brother, like I'm really trying to put something positive out and have people support it and buy it. And I'm not here to swindle you like most of these cats that don't, because I can talk about business, law, history, you name it. You name it. I can build on it, but I will not do it for free. Shout out to my sister Felicia, who bought the small one I had with me. Let me just show you what Felicia bought. I had two of them in my pocket. So, oud They say oud is like it's like real estate. She bought this one off of me. That's what she bought off me. Look how small that is. So she bought this one off me. I think she gave me $100 for it, and I didn't want that much, but she gave me $100. But because it was just in my pocket, because she smelt me. This is oud. This is oud. If you don't know what oud is, right? If you don't know what oud is, I suggest you go research what oud is. And actually, they have an oud Qatar too. Oud Qatar. This go. She said it's beautiful. It's a Qatar called the oud Qatar. And Blackbird was playing with an oud Qatar. I'm gonna see if I can get me one when I go back to Spain. Yes, family, I am putting a travel tour together. I already did that. There was a sister from the Caribbean that actually had me. I had took people from Nevis. We went to Portugal, Morocco, and Spain. She paid the whole team paid for it. Paid for it. Thank you. It was $80. Look at it. She said it was $80 and I gave you $100. What'd I tell you? I think I was lying. This was randomly in my pocket. If you see it, it's small as hell. Can't make this up. This is what it looks like. And I said, I charge you $80 for it. Right? So imagine what the hell this would be if I charged her for that. Just think about it. I could sell you the whole big one too. So oud is basically, if you look it up, it's very, very expensive. It's different forms of oud too. Cambodian oud is the most expensive oud. So this is just me on traveling. Okay. So if you want to support me, you can that way. Okay. All right. So you can buy the oud, you can get the t-shirt, you can smell like me. The shirts may smell like me. Like Felicia said, I expected you to smell. What'd you tell me, Felicia? She said, you smell just like I expected you to smell. When she hugged me. That sniff was fire. Look, I was like, bitten. Told you. Y'all think that I'm playing. It's so much that I can offer y'all, man. Y'all have no idea. But see, I got to sell y'all a pipe dream. Yeah, man, the white man did it. Yes, he did. Give me 5,000. Give me 5,000. I'm being real. This is what they do. Because y'all think I'm playing. Y'all love. Listen, I'm gonna start selling y'all pipe dreams. I got a museum I'm building next week. Don't worry about it. I need 100,000. I need 100,000. Can I get 100,000 on my Cash App? It's right at the bottom. $ Sabir Bay. Or you can go to my Zelly, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com.
Is this museum gonna teach about Frederick Douglass?
No, I'm pulling stuff off of social media, bro.
Yeah, that part.
I'm pulling information off of Wikipedia. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be lit. Don't worry about it. It's for the people, brother. It's for the people.
It's gonna be one, huh?
It's gonna be for the people. It's the people, homie. So don't worry about it. Don't question me. So don't question me. It's gonna be for the people. Just help out. Put up. Listen, just help out. Don't worry about it. No questions. Don't answer no questions, all right? It's for the people. Let's go. Yes, let's go. It's for the people. I'm gonna sell y'all a dream. Let's go. Yeah. Louder. Let's go.
This is Street Radio for unsung hero, riding in the Rego, trying to stay legal. My daughter found Nemo, I found a new primo. Yeah, you know how we do it for the people and the struggle of the brothers and the folks. The lovers of the dope, experiments to discover hope, government notes. The rougher I wrote, time was harder. If the rock started to the voice of a martyr, why right? Focus on dance and yoga. My people on the low and trying to ball and get over. Lyrics are like to discover hope, government notes. The rougher I wrote, time was harder. If the rock started to the voice of a martyr, why right? Focus on dance and yoga. My people on the low and trying to ball and get over. Lyrics are like liquor for the fallen soldier. From the bounce to the house, it's all our culture. Every day we hustling, trying to get them customers. Law, we ain't trusting them. Thick bras, we lusting them. Sick and tired of punching it. I look on the bus at them. When I see them struggling, I think I'm touching them.
Man, I would play that whole joint, man. This is crazy. Like, yes, the Cambodian oud is more expensive. I do have that too, but you got to get with me before I leave because I can't be carrying all this stuff with me. I'm not good on mailing things out, just for the record. I'm really not. So you got to get with me before I leave. Okay. But no, but seriously, man, I really do this for the people. And KRS One will always tell me, if you do for the people, Sabir, the people should automatically do for you. And what I'm watching is people selling y'all dreams. I'm gonna be 100. So anybody would love to support, I'm gonna pass the plate. The Cash App is there, the Zelly is there, all of it's there. If you want to get the overstanding language of law, which everybody should have, get it. So let me explain this also. A sister asked me before I get into this white thing. Okay, it's an hour already. God damn. So this sister hit me up and asked me about the King Alfred's plan. How many of y'all ever read the King Alfred's plan? I have this for sale too. Yes, I'm going to get into that. Just bear with me though. This is Sabir Bay show. Okay, that's just the drill of y'all in. Okay. So this is the Rex 84. If you want this, y'all should get this. I sell this for $60. This is the whole book. I can email this to you too. Believe me. A sister hit me up and asked me the purpose. I think it was a sister that asked me the purpose of the Rex 84. This is Rex 84, the habits and patterns of our people, hobbies. Look, activity, hobbies, legal, fear, anger, crime records, hospital records. This is all Rex 84. I had this document, y'all, for over 26, 27 years. It came out in 1969. So I had to explain this to the sister what it is about, because everything in here is happening to this day. Everything is happening. I had literally had this document for 26, 27 years. Personal paper trail, personal buying habits, credit purchases, and all this is happening right now. So I just want to share this with y'all, the importance of what this document truly, truly is. So I do have it on file. I can email it directly to you, but give me 1 second. This is my copies of it. It just looks like this. It's a lot. It really is. It's a lot. You don't have to wait. I can actually email it directly to you. But it's a lot of stuff that's in here that's affecting us right now. And this is how it's leading into this whole white thing. This whole, I know y'all heard about Johann Blumenbach and all these, what's the other guy's name that everybody keep talking about in this Morris movement? Laniers. Do you know that neither one of them is talking about complexion? Carl Laniers. Y'all heard them people, you heard Morris talk about that, right, Lance? Carl Laniers, right? And Johann Blumenbach. Y'all heard the Morris talk about this, right? Do you know?
I don't listen to nobody, bro. I only listen to you. I don't
so
follow
you shouldn't only listen to me.
nobody.
The reason why you don't only listen to me, but why I'm saying is that you should listen to them so you can critique them. Because you can critique them. So
You know what, bro? My brother sent me something from
Abdullah doesn't. Let me tell you this. Hold up. Abdullah don't even go into it like this because it's not about complexion. Trust me, it's not about complexion. When I show you what I'm going to show you, and Dre know what I'm talking about because I share this with him. Bear with me. So you can keep saying what Abdullah and I'm talking about. Trust me, when I'm going to show you, he ain't show you. Believe me, because they didn't talk. It wasn't about complexion. They would not talk about complexion. They were talking about facial features. Oh, go ahead, bro.
he sent me a video from with Dan Calloway, and he say, I want you to watch this video. So I was watching it, but then he mentioned how we're not the same people. The people in Africa and the people over here, we're not the same. He said Malcolm X went over there and he seen that we wasn't the same people. I just cut him off. I said that's not what happened.
And that's what I'm talking about.
That's not what
This is the
happened.
misinformation that is floating around out here. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
100 with you. This is what is going on because let me tell you something. Do we look alike on this picture right here? Where do you think this is at? Do we look alike? Am I the same complexion as these brothers right here. And if I tell you where they from, you're gonna blow your mind.
Yeah.
Where you think they from? Just look at them. The brother between us, right there in the back, he got locks. This one got locks. Where you think they from? Where you think I'm standing at? Come on, y'all. Let's talk to me for a minute.
Morocco.
One is from Morocco. Which one you think is from Morocco? You can't even tell, can you? You don't even know if I'm from Morocco. But the brother right here is from Morocco. The brother right here with the locks is from Algiers. This is in Turkey. This is in Istanbul, Turkey. But you can't tell us apart, right? You can't. You really can't. You can look at our facial features, right? So it's not about the complexion. So Carl Linnaeus and Johann Blumenbach was not talking about the complexion of an individual. But bear with me one second, okay? They were not. So that's why I held up this book. I was set up last night and I was working on trying to put this together, right? Let me show you a little bit more pictures of me in Turkey. Just bear with me one second. Watch this. Let's show another one in Turkey. Look at this brother right here. Turkey. Oh no, brother. He looks like Will Smith, son. Look at this. This is in Turkey. So you think or believe if I let my hair out like that, my hair will look like that. Straight up. My hair will look like that. But the crazy part is we getting caught up in this color thing. This color code.
I had this brother yesterday and today. The brother told me today that I look like I was Mexican. But
yes.
The brother yesterday, he said, you look like you from Puerto Rico. I said, no. I said, that's because we're all the same people.
So
I say we are the same people. We just
people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the crazy part is when I hear people talk about this color thing, I'm like, wait a minute, what are we speaking on? So let me show y'all something. Bear with me, okay? I sent my brother something yesterday. This is a book right here. This book online, they said it was $700, but I got the hookup, y'all. So don't worry about it. That's actually Ralph Bunch book. That's Ralph's Bunch book, right?
Yeah, we got you buy the book from Shabir too. He's probably gonna have some copies for sale soon.
Yes. So bear with me. And the crazy part is, let me show you the book. That's Ralph Bunch book. And his book, he talks about Negroes in here, not black people, Negroes. So this is written in 1936. This is the book. Look how thin this was for $700 and something. $700. This is written in 1936. But y'all don't want this type of conversation with Sabir because I'm going to break everything down to its very last compound. So he even spoke about Negroes in his book. That book was written in 1936. So if y'all ready, I'm open for so-called Black History Month. Let's get it popping. Okay? If y'all want me to come through for Black History Month, I'm game. Hold on, where's my phone at? Y'all better hope y'all get y'all budget together. Don't expect me to do it for free. Ain't no freebies, baby. Okay? A servant is worthy of his hire. Okay? So if you don't respect that, that's on you. I'm good. All right? So let's move forward. So Johann Blumenbach, right? It's another book. And I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm gonna let y'all get this book. But I'm gonna explain this to y'all in a second, okay? So I hope y'all share this. Can I please get these likes up while we on here? Please get the likes up and the shares out. Okay. So let me show you another book. Y'all all should have. I sent it to you last night, right, Dre? Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. Which one?
Bam, right there. Woo, Things of Darkness. Yeah. Woo, Lord. How many of y'all saw this book before, heard of this book before? How many?
I looked up the author. She's They'll call it FBA, and she works at Cornell University. So
Cornell motherfucking University. But guess what? It's a lot that's inside this book. You see, it says the woman of blackamoors. Now, watch somebody do a video and talk about it later on. So somebody going to watch Sabir's video and do a video on it and tell y'all about the book that I just told y'all about. So why did I bring this book up? Because when you research this information and y'all keep talking about Carl Linnaeus and Johann Blumenbach, brother, they was not talking about complexion. Listen, let me help y'all out. Let me show you something. Let's go to these particular brothers or these Europeans, because the race was made up, people. It was truly made up. It was made up. So bear with me 1 second. Everybody comes from us, and I'm going to see if I can tie this together to make sense out of this. So this is what y'all. Go ahead.
Is Johann Blumenbach the guy who was like measuring the size of the noses and whatnot?
Yeah. Now look at this. This is one. It's Carl Linnaeus. Look, this is what he was talking about. Swedish science explorer, the first frame or principle defining natural in genre and species, not complexions. Not complexions. Okay? He was not talking about complexions. So when you listen to some of these people and it is automatically just tell you stuff and talk, right? But you never question them. You never question them. Listen, this is what he was dealing with. Let's go to Johann Blumenbach, because these are only these people that the Moors keep bringing up. But if you did your own due diligence and research what they was talking about, right? Give me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all what they were dealing with, the two difference, and then I'm going to go directly into him. Now, this is Johann, right? Not complexions. Okay? Classification. Now, remember, races was made up, right? At the universities, right? So this is him. Let's go here. I want y'all to pay attention to the Caucasian. This is something new. We're not talking about the whiteness. He didn't say white. White is something new. So he was talking about these races, not the complexion, because the white was before all of this. It was from a screenplay that they turned people white. Oh, did y'all hear me? So before this, before Carl Linnaeus and all of these people, it was out. So it has nothing to do with the complexion of an individual. Am I making sense? It's very simple. But let me show you what they were dealing with. Watch this. Now, if the Moors or Abdullah explained that one, then let me know. Because if we're talking about white and black or complexion, that's something different. Okay. So let's see if I can find this. Give me 1 second. I hope I ain't over nobody's head. If I'm over your head, come on the feed. Holler at me. Because it's very simple. I stayed up last night really putting this together like, okay, let me make this make sense to people. So when you research this information, this is what they were dealing with. That's what they were dealing with. That's what Carl Linnaeus and them was dealing. Look, the skulls.
Yeah,
okay?
I heard someone that had to throw out most of his research because his research would show that Europeans were dumber, according to his own words. It would show that Europeans are dumber compared to other people. That's why they don't talk about him that much.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying, because all of them come from us. Remember in the movie Django? Remember in Django when the dude sat there with the head? Remember he had the skull and he was talking about the 2 points in the back of the skull. Remember that? Remember in the scene and he was sitting at the table when he found out that that he was playing him, and he sat there and he said, let me see what's in the back of your head. He was great. Hit what you call him in the head. Y'all remember that? Oh, y'all missing things? Y'all
Yeah.
remember that movie? Go back and watch
Okay.
Django. Those two dots in the back of the head. So just think about this for 1 second. They never mentioned anything about the complexion of a person. Never did that. Never did it. Right? So this is what they were dealing with. Facial features. Right? Now I just showed you those brothers that I was in Turkey with. You can't tell us apart. So is it based on the complexion? Facial features? Which one is it? Which one? Let me know if I'm not making sense, people. Let me know. So let me show y'all the dude that had the hatred for the Africans, who started the hatred for the Africans. See, when you do real research, people, you'll start finding this information out. I was in Barcelona University. This guy right here. How many of y'all on this feed that never saw my video before know who this man is on the feed? Do y'all know who this man is? Let me just show you how they put stuff in your face. Let me see if I can blow it up for y'all. Can you see it? How many of y'all ever saw this dude?
Yeah.
How many ever saw this man before? Now, this is not from YouTube. If you notice, it's a book when I was in the University of Barcelona. That's the University of Barcelona, right? So this is not, and trust me, and I know if you say you saw it, you got it from me. Believe me, you did, because I know you didn't talk about it. Don't get mad at me, but I just want y'all to understand. That was me sitting inside Barcelona University, right? And I ran across a book in this mug and said, damn, hold up, what is this? When I ran across that book, I said, hold up, who is this man? Okay, let's move forward. He laid the groundwork for the modern racist attitudes towards Africans. Ooh, but let me show y'all something else. When you're very woke and conscious, this is what you'll catch. Hold up. Let me show you, bro. Watch how crazy this is. I did this before. Watch this. But they don't want to have this conversation, right? Hold up. Where's it at? Give me 1 second. I think I passed it. Here it is. Right here. Bam! Mother freaking Fantasy Island. There his picture go right there. Let's blow it up. How did I capture this right there on Fantasy Island? The old version of it. That's Sir Richard Burton right there, who laid the groundwork for the hatred of the African. Here it is. They don't hide nothing from you. It's all in the movies. It's all right there. But you let these people play these games with y'all, and some of these Moors play these games with y'all. There you go, right there. The old Fantasy Island.
Yeah, that's a bit. So our tradition was oral tradition, right? We kept
Thank
our
you.
stories to oral, but when before the Europeans started ra- hating on us, they were infatuated with us. So if you go in the libraries, in the Ivy League libraries or the expensive ass libraries, you'll find your stories in there about your empires because the European came and wrote all about us. So like when
Yes.
somebody like Tariq says we can't follow our own lineage, they have books about all the tribes in Africa, in Europe, all over the place. They wrote all about us before they started hating on us. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, but I'm gonna show you something. How many of y'all heard of the blue blood? Yeah, I did, Sabir.
Oh
Here with
yeah,
me.
that part is crazy right there.
This is the crazy part. Watch the blue blood. Now watch all these Moors jump out and say, yeah, but I know about the blue bloods. Well, why do you didn't talk about it? Let me show you something. I'm watching. Remember, I gave you the story of Tarzan yesterday, where they got the concept from Tarzan from. Remember, I gave y'all the story of Tarzan. If y'all didn't see the video, y'all should go back and watch it.
Mhm.
Go watch it. It comes from a Muslim. That whole storyline of Tarzan come from a Muslim. Okay, but let me just show you the movie Tarzan. Let's listen to this. Let's cue this up.
Purchased it for me in Jerusalem when I was 9.
It's Tarzan.
Sounds like you and your priest were awfully close.
Why? I want you to know, I think your husband had no right to bring you along.
I brought myself, Mr. Rome.
He wasn't the only casualty.
Aside from the entire country of people you're enslaving, of course.
This is Tarzan.
Would you pass the pepper?
He talks about the blue bloods in here.
It can also serve as a necklace.
Watch this.
On my last visit to Europe, I attended a few lectures at the Sorbonne. The King of France got a soft clap. Henry Morton Stanley, a bastard orphan by birth, got a standing ovation.
Listen.
People love a good story. If you are born blue bloods like your husband.
Hold up. Listen.
People love a good story.
Yes, they do.
You are born blue bloods like your husband.
Blue bloods. What is blue bloods?
But everyone can relate to a low-born scrapper who rescued his king from bad.
Do y'all know what blue bloods are? Let me put something on the screen for y'all to show y'all. So blue blood is a noble. So this is taken from, hold up. One of my news articles, this is not my news article, but this is an article from Georgia, Atlanta, in 1888. Can you see on the screen what I'm posting to you? I have these articles too. Do you understand this part right here where it tells you about, how many of y'all saw this? The Blue Bloods. They even made a movie called Blue Bloods. I'll let y'all marinate on that for 1 second, okay? Is it making sense? So Blue Bloods is like a noble thing, which I told you, in order to kill all this, all you got to do is deal with who we are. We're Moors. We are the noble people. Y'all don't get it yet?
Yeah. When they talk to us about blue bloods, they tell us the blue bloods are the aristocrats, the noble people, the people who like they trace themselves back to Caesar or the Phoenicians or whatever.
I know, but they don't even understand. They don't even know what the blue bloods are, brother. But y'all, how many of y'all saw this article? I have these articles. I have all of these news articles. I have all of the news articles. So this whole article is talking about you, Moors, in 1800s. Blue bloods. That's the noble. They have to be what? Mixed with us. Oh, I got that article. Oh, y'all not ready for this. Hold up. Let me help y'all out, just in case y'all don't know. Because Europeans are always going to tell y'all right in front of your face. Let's go to another movie on Netflix. You ready? Are y'all ready? Come on, let's go. Or it's just a movie, Sabir, really? But you'll believe a slave movie, though, right? Listen. This is on Netflix. This is Queen Anne. This is
She's very brown.
I did say she had more blood, Mom.
You did not say she would be that.
She's on Nature Knows No Color Line book. Let's go back. Listen, not black.
She is very brown.
I did say she had more blood, Mom.
You did not say she would be that brown.
But I did say she had more blood.
Very brown.
Listen.
Thoughts?
Are y'all getting it yet?
People will talk.
People will talk. It is a problem.
We have already made the trade deals. Can they be cancelled?
We cannot cancel the royal wedding on the day.
You may need to. It is a problem.
I don't think they comprehended what I just said to them, bro. That was very.
We are the palace. A problem is only a problem if.
I don't think y'all comprehend what I just did. That's called Queen Charlotte, and she's on the book Nature Knows No Color Line. Did y'all just show you the other movie, Tarzan, when they talk about the blue blood? Didn't I just show you the article about the blue bloods? But yet, you can present this to black people. We still will reject this mother because we want to hold on to it's the white man did it. This is another article.
And that's how I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it with our people, man.
This is another one in Indiana. This is another one. Langston Hughes wrote this in 1937. What is wrong with our people? You don't get this yet? So they have to keep you in this rat race of running around talking, we're black people. We're black people. No, brother, we're not Moors. The crazy part is these Europeans know who you are without a shadow of a motherfucking doubt. So in order to erase your history, we're going to put Negroes like these people in your face. Al Sharpton and them. Let's get them to talking. Let's get Ava DuVernay because she's a black woman. Yes, Ava DuVernay would never have a show or a movie speaking about us. Please share this to her. I would love to sit and talk with her. I would love to see if we can actually do a movie because I'll come on as a consultant. Seriously, as a consultant and explain to her. Do you think she would do it? You know how hard we made a movie called The Abandoned Act. You know how hard that movie was to actually do, and that sister was so scared. That sister was so scared. I did a movie with Big Red from 5 Heartbeats, right? It's called Abandoned Act. I came on as a producer. Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Hawthorne James, y'all know him, beautiful actor. So we did a movie together called Abandoned Act. He brought me on as a producer, but also a writer. And I do have the movie. Let me just show you my IMDb. This is my IMDb. This is Abandoned Act, was in 2018. Producer. Out of Darkness. Producer. Right? You see these things? Writers credits 1, producers credit 2. So this is Abandoned Act. Yes, let you see this for a second. Okay.
Nothing but time to reflect on all my wrongdoing.
And I co-wrote.
Now that I'm not running the streets and getting high.
What, you gonna shoot me? It means I'm homeless. I need somewhere to stay. That's what it means.
There's a reason for every choice that she makes. One incident can change a person's life. What is her purpose?
See, that's why I want you to take a look at that last book I sent you. See, it would really help with your inner growth.
Police.
You know I don't like no goddamn police.
My sister was dating this fucking clown.
Hey.
Locks behind me when I jump.
Yeah, whatever.
That's me when you sleep behind him.
I really hate when I get selfish. But fuck, sometimes I can't help it. I'm done with being broke and all these cheap thrills. I'm done with this shit. I'm off to Hollywood Hills.
So Ed John, it was a short movie, but the crazy part was I thank Hawthorne James for calling me up. I thank Hawthorne James for calling me up. For a person of his stature to reach out to me and say, Sabir, I want you to add some authenticity to it. But for some godful reason, brother, I can't get people to put up money, but I can sell y'all and don't tell y'all or show you nothing, but people will give $100,000 and then come to Sabir and say, you're charging people, but they just charge you for air, nothing. Now I could put this movie out for everybody to see. I can. I am the producer of it. The sister wrote it, but Big Red is the one that asked me to be a part of it. And I said we could do more movies like this if we just get people to put up finances. But the jealousy and the envy and the hate amongst our people, bro, is so sad. Even amongst these Moors, it's a damn shame. Seriously, it's really a shame. The jealousy and the envy and the hate, if they was in my shoes, I guarantee you they would do it. But they want me to hand something to them so they can be like, yeah, I ain't had to put the work in Sabir bed. Oh, yeah, no sleeping, just being broke. Don't know where your next meal come from. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real. But I'm a vegetarian, no goat or ham. No chicken, no turkey, no hamburger. Because to me, that's suicide, self-murdering. So I don't sit here and complain and bitch and moan. I just get it done. And I have 2 little children I have to deal with. And I don't think y'all give a damn about my children either, because you don't. So for the work that I do and I spread for people and I give people, KRS-One will always say, you should always be looked after. Straight up. And I respect Chris for that. But Chris is not on my feeds every day. But Chris will do. If I'm on the stage with KRS-One, KRS-One will tell everybody in the audience, go look my YouTubes up. That's what KRS-One would say. This is the person y'all need to get with. But y'all don't really respect that. These dudes have so much hatred in their heart. And this is what the brother was alluding to earlier about the anger part. The anger part is like, damn, dude, we in 2024 and we still acting like this? Really? In 2024? And we still saying, yo, I don't want to talk to him because he may take money out of my pocket. I've never been a person that was afraid of money being taken out of my pocket, because if that was the case, I would never allow other people on these feeds. I would never promote everybody else. But I do freely because I can charge people for me promoting them. I don't get a check from Underground Bookstore. I don't get a check from Nicholas Brooklyn. I don't get a check from them. And I should be getting a check. And people keep saying, well, why are you promoting their stores? Because I'm the type of person that I want you to, you know, make it. Basically, if you got a store, ain't no problem you dropping me $500 or $300 or $200 for me to mention your store. But how about this? And I say this all the time. If I'm promoting your store, you should be like, yo, bro, what you need? I got you. And this is the one thing that Europeans do. You don't have to ask the European to do nothing. They see what you're doing. And that's what the brother was saying earlier. When I was overseas, and shout out to my other brother that was in Africa. When I was overseas, that brother that you heard say earlier, when you was over there, when you said, yo, Sabir, X, Y, and Z, he actually Western Union me money when I was over there. He said, yo, because you don't know the journeys of people, everything that you do when you're traveling, from planes to trains to getting on a plane the next day to staying in hotels for months, it costs. And I don't think this is seeping. I don't think y'all are getting what I'm saying to you. You are comfortable in your house. I'm literally traveling to try to get this information to our people. And it may sound like I'm bitching and moaning, but maybe it is. But I'm literally going to these places, taking my time to say, look, in order for me to go here, I got to pay to go into this particular spot. And it may cost you $80. It may cost you $100, but it costs. It costs, people. And please don't expect Sabir to come to these feeds and give this to y'all for free. That goes for you Moors too. There's a lot of fake Moors on these feeds too. And they'll see somebody do a video and sell it to some. Oh yeah, brother, I got nationality papers for $4,500. Damn, I got to get my $4,500 up. I'm gonna use my whole income tax for this motherfucker. And then when it don't work out, you want to come to Sabir and say, well, but Sabir, you charging people. You damn right. Don't email me if it's not about business. Don't DM me. Airbnb costs too. Everything costs. I stayed in Airbnbs, the hotels, all of it costs. But please respect this, because I know I come a total different way with all of this. I am not one who sit back and watch people's YouTube channels and watch these Moors from videos 10, 20 years ago and then tell y'all some crazy stuff. Nah, I don't do that, people. This is real. And this is what I'm passionate about. And when you see that fire in me, it's called the passion. It's passion. And y'all are sending me videos that I don't give a damn about people repeating shit that I said 15, 20 years ago. Period. If you pay me enough what I supposed to, then I would give more. I'm holding back a lot of things for a reason, bro. I really am. I'm holding things back for a reason, because I can go ham. I told you can blindfold me on any platform, any panel, and watch how Sabir Bey go. I'm not lying. Blindfold me and put me on with your best. Fuck the passion, some damn Christ. I don't know what he mean by Christ. I am Christ. So, and these people were doing these things, bro, And we looking at people, and I'm traveling around the world trying to get this information to y'all. I'm like, yo, y'all truly don't want it. Y'all don't. These are the articles right there, people.
Yeah. But it's a big shot to tell you guys that to be an aristocrat in Europe, you have to come from your great grandparent was a Moor.
You have to go. You have to, brother. You have to be of noble blood, and we are the nobles. Now we acting like niggas,
and we fighting
now
for that. Fighting to be called niggas. We want to be niggas. If you tell us we're not niggas, we gonna come at you like you did, man.
That's crazy, bro. And it's an embarrassment. So when you see me do this, it's like, yo, when are we going to get this? We supposed to be educated people, fam. No, I'm not going to play this white and black game. They are made up terminologies, bro. They're made up. I'm not going to play this black. Everybody comes from the Moors. Everyone come from the Moors. Everyone. I can explain a lot of this. Let's go to Blue Bloods. This is Blue Bloods, brother. A membership of noble socially, prominent family. You are the noble. We want to. I'm a black man, brother. I'm a black man. Nah, bro. In black ain't nothing but Negro. And Negro ain't nothing but nigga. You follow me? Somebody, I'm going to block you on his feed, brother. The Baphomet, he got Baphomet. And let me explain this to y'all. I told you I can freestyle all of this. Let me show you how crazy people are. Somebody, I don't know if this person is real or not, but he got Baphomet on my Instagram. Do you know the word Baphomet is a corruption of Muhammad's name? Did y'all know that? Did you know that you thinking they made it out of something that's wicked? The Baphomet is nothing but a corruption of Muhammad's name. Stop letting these people sell y'all these pipe dreams. Challenge me if you want to. You're going to lose all the way around. You're going to lose, baby. I'm good at what I do. And yes, you may hear more repeating what I'm saying. You have hypocritical Moors out here too that knows exactly what I'm saying. So let's move forward. Go ahead, bro.
I said Baphomet. Well, the Baphomet is a corruption of Muhammad, but the guy with the horns that's Enkidu.
Yes, it is. But I'm gonna show you. But this is what people don't understand history, brother. Even the word Shango and Shangalai. Shango and Shangalai. This girl right here, look how dark she is. Kali. Now, if you look up that word Kali, they got black, but it also means blue. It means blue.
Right. That's why Indra, Shiva, and they're all blue because they're Moors, but they don't want to give you that, so they'll color blue.
You won't get it yet? If you look up the word Kali, Kali, look it up. I'll give y'all time. Look it up. I'll give you time to look it up. Look it up. Let me show you what we do, how we play. Did y'all look it up? So if you never look it up, so they just got black down there, right? So if you know about Shango and Shangalai in Ethiopia, they are deities. It's a deity. So let me play this Indian sister.
My own experience, one of my friends just gave birth to a baby girl, and she told me that as soon as she had the baby, all her relatives were calling her from India. And without a doubt, every relative asked her if the baby was a Gori or a Kali. And that to me was so tragic because it brought up my past trauma of living in India and growing up here in Bombay, and every single day being ridiculed about my skin color. Even if you want to forget about this term, every Fair and Lovely commercial is there to remind you that, if you don't lighten your skin tone, you might not find love, success, or even jobs for that matter. Beauty is in every skin tone, and that beauty is defined by us. As you can notice, I'm wearing this patch that says Kali. This word was used to ridicule me for all of my lifetime, and now I'm reclaiming this word because I'm proud to be Kali. And I think we should all be. From my own experience, one of my friends...
We do the same thing. Let me show you how we do the same thing. Negroes have, that Frantz Fanon, if y'all don't know who Frantz Fanon is, where's his book at? Black Skin, White Mask. in Franz Fanon's book, right? Can't make this up. In Franz Fanon, now I'm gonna explain to y'all how we do the exact same thing. In Franz Fanon's book, he said black people have two different languages. Can't make this up. Now, he talked about two different languages, one with the European, with the white man, and one with, it's called the black man and language. Franz Fanon said we have two different languages, right? One we say we speak around Europeans or white people, and the other one is when we speak around ourselves. Oh, you don't want this conversation. Somebody put Talib Kweli. Talib Kweli don't even want to have this conversation with me. He don't want to have this conversation with me.
For the people into mythology, Kali is Artemis.
They don't understand these things are deities. And really, did you look it up? Blue or black, right? Right?
Kali was Kali's Saturn took over Kali's attributes, but Kali, and then she turned into Shakti. You know who Shakti is? Shiva's wife. But yeah, that part.
Okay, but I'm gonna school y'all on something. Okay, I'm just giving y'all a little bit of history. So I'm gonna get into this Ethiopian thing. So that's me in August, right? So this is before. Bear with me. I want y'all to follow me. This is me before Ye even did this. This is me in Malacca. I'm giving y'all history right now, facts. No, before Ye started wearing this, I did this in Malacca, Spain. I did. I had that on my head in Malacca, Spain. Long before Ye started doing that. Are y'all sharing this out? I'm just showing y'all how I am. So the reason why I did this is to show you your history. Your history. This has nothing to do with the Klan. The Klan scared you with your own stuff. All this goes back. So when you read the 100 Amazing Facts about the Negro, right, it actually tell you that we were Ethiopians and Moors. And none of these so-called woke black conscious people want to have this conversation. Well, brother, you know what that means, brother. That's the Ku Klux Klan. Nah, bro. It's your history. And it's
I was just talking to my grandmother about that. Like, not even 5 minutes ago today.
So, what does the history matter as you live today? Well, how about stop talking about slavery then? Get off my feet if you're not interested. Because niggas love to talk about black or reparations. If it's not about reparations, is about history, right? Reparations is about history, right? Slavery is history, right? It's old news, right? I told you I'm a pinch your nerve. Somebody on Instagram said, "What does history matter?" So, if you don't know where you came from, you wouldn't understand what's going on. So, today, this is in 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro by J.A. Rogers. I know y'all scared of this. You don't want me in a room with none of these conscious cats. Today, the descendants of these Spanish Negroes are quite bleached from mixing with their white neighbors. This is us. I was in Seville. Oh, you see that? That is not the Europeans, people. You have to understand the history. I got a lot of photos, brother, and videos when I was in Seville, Spain. And get ready for the new video we got ready to come out. It's going to be lit when we was in Seville. See, black conscious people say stuff like this, right? Because it's things like with me, I'm gonna hit you upside your head and hit you at a moment that you be like, oh damn, oh shit, the spirit just killed me with this. So these are the conversations that your black conscious people don't want to talk about. So let's go a little further. Is everybody all right? Let's go a little further. Now, I took this with me to Seville, and I had shout out to brother Percy and shout out to brother Chris. We was doing a lot of filming the last time we were there in 107-degree weather in Seville, Spain. So bear with me. Let me just show you us right here. Go look up that street called Conde Negro. That's 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro I'm holding in my hand right here. So in order for us, and if you see the cameras on the ground, so when we are doing what we're doing, we're trying to put damn, I was dark as hell on this picture, man. We got dark. Damn. It was like 107 out there in Seville. So when we're in these particular places, this is what I ask people to support. Help us finance this type of stuff. So you can look up Conde Negro. So if I need to start just not showing y'all nothing, just tell you everything. And maybe y'all will drop money in my lap. That's called Conde Negro. So we out here filming in Seville. I just showed you the connection. That's the block, people. And if you know anything about history, because your black conscious people are not going to take you there. And it's not Europe, people. That was part of Africa. Spain was part of Africa. Spain is Africa. Still to this day, it's Africa. Okay? So shout out to my brother Chris. Shout out to my brother Percy. So we do the work, babe. This is what we do. So please don't expect me to just give you everything. You can drop, y'all can spare $400 or $500. Okay? So let's move forward. I'm almost finished. So imagine if we got a big budget like to actually do these things, to put this information out here for our people. So let me show you a little bit more. Is everybody all right? Let's go here. Yeah, boy. Negro, black. So Negro is Spanish. Black is English. And nigga is Latin. So I can call you a nigga in English and get away with it. Y'all calling yourself a crayon. But we are out to lunch, man. We are calling ourselves crayons, bro. I don't know nobody look like that. Do you know somebody look like that? Did Umar Johnson look like this, brother Lance? Or somebody looks like that? Black?
Nobody I know.
You playing semantics. No, brother, I'm not really truly playing semantics. I'm using common sense. I told y'all before. These cats don't show nothing to you, just tell you everything and you run with it. Yeah, man. Well, it's a white thing. It's a white man's thing. No, white man was invented, people. We'll get into that in a second, okay? It was all invented. And we just ran with it. Yeah, we ran with it. Let's go here. Look at this. Could you please remove the word Negro from the black crayons? Oh my God. Look at this mother. Shut your. Look at this, Lance. That don't even make sense, do it? Remove the Negro from the crayons. It says it's a Spanish word.
Yeah.
So nigga is Latin, Spanish is Negro, black is English. So I can literally call you a nigga black man in English and we cool. Well, brother, the Moors are called black too. Black is an adjective, people, to describe something, for the record. Black is an adjective. No, I didn't. I don't watch Umar Johnson, brother. Umar don't watch me, so why should I watch Umar Johnson? Oh, you talking about that video when he was talking about that bigger dude? I think I saw that video. That didn't make sense. That brother chopped Umar up. Tell Umar to have, and I don't want to say debate because that'd be child abuse. Share this to Umar Johnson, and I'll sit with Umar Johnson on any given Sunday. No lie. Tell Umar Johnson, I want all of y'all to flood this video to him. Don't take parts, but with love. Tell him to get with David Barnes, and I will sit with David Barnes. Make it neutral on WRD. Neutral. And we can sit. And I guarantee you this. He's going to tell you, he said Coombs. And he said, I don't want to sit with the Coombs Sabir, when Coombs is actually a black person. Did you know that? A coon is a black person. They're serious. Look it up. I'm not going to lie to you. A coon is a black person.
That's real talk.
He said Umar Johnson is afraid of you. Well, he's King Kong conscious. You shouldn't be. King Kong ain't afraid of nobody. Is he? Shoot, King Kong ain't afraid of no goddamn bodybuilder. Shoot. When you ever see King Kong run out talking about afraid of the King Kong fought everybody? I saw King Kong fight lizards and big dinosaurs. I'll be seeing King Kong fight a lot of stuff, brother. So what he's afraid of me for? I ain't, you know.
Well, we gotta put a little piece in on that Kali tip. Kali, have you ever heard of a book called Apelius the Golden Horse, or something like that? The Golden Donkey?
Yes, I did.
That book
Yep.
is a plagiarized version. It was stolen from India. That book is called The Greatness of Saturn. And that's where you found out Saturn was Kali before he became Saturn. He stole all his
Brother,
attributes, little girl.
man. All of these things are deities, but we get caught up in complexion. That's the crazy part. We're caught up in complexions, bruh, and it's not making no sense at all with us, bruh. Seriously. So let me see if I can. You talking about right here? Here it is.
Yeah, they be you know how they do it, right? So they say Kali was Shiva's but Shiva didn't like her until she turned into this white lady called Shakti, and then Shiva liked him. But there's a picture of Kali standing over Shiva's dead body. Have you seen that before?
No, but this is the thing, man. Like we really have to get away from this thing called a color code caste. You know, the caste system started in India. It was in India. But the crazy part is,
Iranians brought that in there.
yeah. Well, this is the crazy part. Like, no one else runs around calling themselves black but our people. And we defended tooth and nail talking about black and try to make it synonymous with African. Black is not synonymous with African. It's truly not. And the European will put money behind all of it. You know why? To keep niggas confused. Brother, it's a black thing. It's a black thing, brother. We're black people. We don't need to listen to what's going on overseas. And y'all accept the madness. But y'all ran across the right one that do their research. You come across the right one. So let me just show you something, because that whole white concept, brother, was invented by a screenplay, by a play. That's the crazy part about this. Let me see if I can pull it up. It was all about it was a screenplay. Long before, this is the book I have right there, brother. But it was long before that. So it was an African in the audience, and I think it was an actor, and all of the Europeans was in the audience. I thought I pulled it up. So give me 1 minute. I'm gonna see if I can find it. You can do your research on it. I mean, I shouldn't have to do it because y'all don't tell these people to show y'all anything, but y'all throw mad money at these cats. So if you look up when the term white came in, it was a screenplay of white and was really talk about noble people. But you are the noble one. You're the noble one. You are. So when these people talk about getting rid of history, like DeSantis, man, these cats know what they doing, fam. They know what they doing.
It's a real that he was with DeSantis to get rid of that black stuff, and let's go into
just to get rid of the black stuff. So this is me. I used to go to an Ethiopian church, and I would sit with the priest. That's the priest, and he schooled me on so much history, brother. Look how dark they are. They're darker than me. But you would never call an Ethiopian black. Oh, they don't want to be black. No, brother, because they're not black people. They're not black. He's giving me the history of Ethiopia. That's my sister Mary right there. So bear with me. And the beautiful thing is that they actually invited me to sit and talk with the children. This was the beautiful thing. I'm making this connection about us being in these places. So bear with me. I'm going to get y'all into this Caucasian thing in 1 second, okay? I just want to show y'all all of this with proof on what I'm saying to you. If it's not making sense, please hit the link. This is me talking to the youth in an Ethiopian church in Boston. They're not afraid for me to talk to them. They wanted me to talk to the children, to empower them. Where is our people at? Saying, Sabir, can you talk to our children? Because I'm not talking black or slavery. You look, they was coming up the steps on this, bro. They was in the stairway. But you don't want me to talk to them because I'm not talking slave conversation or the white man's the devil. No, this was a hell of a conversation with them. That was a hell of a conversation, talking to these Ethiopian children. And I would talk to the adults, and they would say to me, brother, that we need to have more people like you. We need more people like you out here. And I hear this from a lot of our people, but to get it from so-called black people in the United States, brother, is hard, fam. That's the Ethiopians I talked to. This is crazy. And I put them in a circle, which is called a cipher. That's hip hop. I told them to line the chairs up like that in Boston. Look how dark these brothers are, man. And as I'm sitting with them, they're asking me, like, how did you know this? How did you know that? Well, what about this? And I'm explaining to them about who we are as Moors, because the conversation started with a sister talking about Ethiopians are not Moors, right? And I said, no, we are. And then as I'm sitting in there talking to them, they start explaining stuff to me. Give me 1 second. Did my computer freeze on me? Damn, it froze on me again. Give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah. So Saturn in Roman or Greek mythology is called Eros or desire or Cupid. So Cupid is you know, I want to leave it at that. I don't want to say too much. But yeah, they stole everything, man. They stole everything. Even their gods are stolen. So when you read any of this racial stuff and mythology, they put it in there because that Kali and Shakti thing, like Kali came first, and then she killed Shiva, and then they say that she turned into Shakti, which is the light skinned version of Kali, and then Shiva was happy. But I'm like, isn't Shiva dead already though? He's supposed to be dead already. More is not a religion. More is like a nationality, yo. More isn't like Muslim. There's Muslim Moors. There's Jewish Moors. There's Christian Moors. There's pagan Moors. You'd say there's all kinds of Moors. The same way there's Africans who do everything. All Africans are Moors. But the reason they call us we were Moors before we were called Africans. We were Moors before we were called Americans. We were Moors before we were called Indians. We were Moors before we were called Asians. We were Moors. But they want to take us away from the Moors because my understanding is they have contracts with Moors.
I'm back.
So,
I'm back.
oh, yeah. Oh, that's
Apple
what's up.
always trying to get you to Apple always. She said, please hit the like button because everybody hit the support button. How about that part? It's right there at the bottom. So the crazy part is like I'm really like working on putting this thing together. And listen, I don't even want to get into religion, bro. I really don't want to get into religion because we already have these type of conversations. We did. So bear with me 1 second. So I'm going to go a little further into this because speaking with these elders in the Ethiopian church, and they saying to me, I need hold up. I hope y'all share this to Ava DuVernay, whatever her name is, and let's see if she want to have a real conversation. So I'm going to show you something else, y'all. Bear with me, okay? The Moorish status is not Moorish is a status, not a religion. Stat, whatever. So give me 1 second. But people act like it's a religion.
I don't know, I'm probably wrong, but I was saying they want to get us from the word Moor because they have contracts with Moors. Like, is that true? They have contract Moors that they like. If they get us away from the word Moor, they could look past the contracts. But if we all call ourselves Moors, they have to respect. They have to respect the contracts. Is that true, Shabir?
I missed everything you're saying, brother. I'm multi.
My fault. Did they? I was saying.
Listen, I'm not going to get into that, brother. Listen, that's something I would do on StreamYard, and again, that's on StreamYard. My point is like I need y'all to understand what I'm saying. Like this is a lot of work, bro. This is really a lot of work, and I'm working on trying to do something on my computer. So bear with me. These things keep popping up because Apple always try to get you to buy something new, but I need to have a scam so I can get me a new Mac. But they always got a scam. Okay, so let me just show you something. Go back to this Ethiopia. This is a little Ethiopian sister. That's the Ethiopian. She's writing in Amharic. So bear with me 1 second. I'm just making the connection between Ethiopia and us, right? That's a little Ethiopian sister writing Amharic, right? On the board. And if we understood that we were Ethiopians and Moors before the 1500, then maybe we can fix a lot of our problems. Maybe we can, right? But you want people to sell you dreams. So bear with me. Where's all my Ankh wearing people at? Where's the Ankh wearing people? Let me show you something. All of this, only one race, people, and every last race must. Every race comes from us. Every race. We are the noble race. We are. So this was when I was in Barcelona, brother. And when I was in Barcelona, the Ethiopian brother, like, man, he fed me like a mug. I didn't even have to pay for my meal in Barcelona, but this is what he showed me. This right here is an ankh. It's called the toe. How many of your black conscious people ever told you that? That's the toe that you wear around your neck. That's the toe. That's the toe. So everybody that's wearing an ankh on their neck, remember what I said, that's the toe. So ask these Egyptologists this question. Share this with Sanet and them. Let's go. Let's see if Sanet and them want to have this conversation. Let's go. Right? They don't want to have this conversation. All you got to do is set it up. I told you, blindfolded, baby. I run that. It don't originate from Egypt. You want to come on here? Egypt is not even called Egypt. You want to come on here, Jonathan, and just prove me? Hit that link, because Egypt is not even Egypt. It's called El Fasad. You better go watch my videos, fam. You better go watch the videos. It's called El Fasad. It is part of Ethiopia. Egypt is Ethiopia. So is Palestine or Philistine. You don't want this with me, Jonathan. Oh, you don't want it, brother. Hit the link. I know you watching. Watch when I get off this feed, y'all. Pay attention to how many people that was on this feed. Yesterday was like 400 people. Didn't I show you that? How many people was on here, brother? 400 people was on here from yesterday. So you can hit the link if you got some proof. You want to hit that link? Hit that one. Hit that one. Disprove me. Come on, let's go. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how all this is connected as one. Let's go. Cite your sources. Bring it, brother. Stop typing. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to be real with you. I gave you that. Am I giving an opportunity, Lance?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I want them to come on too.
Me too. So I'm going to explain this to y'all. I'm going to break you down to your very last compound. He said an Arab word, right? But see, this is the problem with people who try to think they can bait something out of you instead of putting up money. I can prove that we the original Arabs. Oh, I definitely can do that. But see, this is the crazy part about these people in Egypt. Egypt is a Greek word. It's Greek. That's not ancient. And black is not even ancient. Black is a Middle English word. So why do we call Egypt Egypt? Somebody get an educator over here. Why do people call Egypt Egypt? It is a Greek word.
It was called Al-Fasad before it was called Egypt.
How
about that?
El Fasad. Oh, I told you, go watch my video on yesterday. You're going to lose playing with me. I don't care who you bring in this so-called woke or conscious community, B.
Bro.
Egypt is a Greek word. Greek. Go do your
Why
research.
did they change the names, bro?
Napoleon, brother. You got to study the history. Oh, it's a whole story. That'd be another whole lecture. Napoleon, when he went in, he saw us on the statues. This is where your 21 gun salute come from. They took the Gatling gun. That's why we in Philly call it the Gat. The Gat. The Gatling gun. Oh, I know. So, if you want to come to the site, I'm great. Okay, family. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put you on timeout because obviously you ain't got the heart to come on the feed. So hopefully, when I get you off a timeout, or if you want to come on now, you can hit the link. If not, I'm going to definitely put you on timeout. So I'm going to give you the opportunity right now to come on the feed with your face in your facts, or I'll put you on timeout. You ain't got to type nothing to respond. Just click the link. That's all you got to do. Okay? That's all you got to do is click the link. Okay? You only get one shot.
I would say that the Greek got their history from the Arabs. How about that?
Yes, they did. They did. But people don't see. This is the problem with the so-called black conscious people. I told you, you can share this to Sinetta, the Amin Ra squad, whoever squad you choose. I don't care. The truth may not be pretty for some of y'all, B, but I do the research for real, not Google research. Okay? And don't try to think you can bait me into try to getting something out of me. You can set it up. My email is right there. It's coming across the screen, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. And don't forget to donate right there. Cash App, Sabir Bay, or PayPal, Sabir Bay Radio. So if you don't want it, that's not my problem. Okay? So that's the Ankh. All these cats running talking about, we reading hieroglyphs, brother. It's the Metanetta, brother. Stop it. Stop.
The only thing they are famous for is killing their philosophers. That's one thing they did.
Brother, they have no idea. I keep trying to tell you, I'm the one that you don't want to reckon. You don't want to play with me, man. So let's go a little further. Okay? Is everybody all right? Let's go forward. This is why you don't know about these articles about us, because your black conscious people are the ones that's hiding it from you. Because this is the knowledge verses, baby. That's the knowledge verses. And don't try to copy this, y'all. This is actually trademarked. Okay. Let's get the knowledge. Okay, family. I thank you very much, but I asked you to come on the feed, but now I'm going to block you for eternity. Okay. Not yet. I'm going to put you on timeout. I ain't got time for grown people. Okay. To try to get something. Or I give you the opportunity. You freezing up like, nigga, I'm King Kong conscious, brother. Okay, let's move forward. Y'all share it. Please share this out and tweet this out, y'all. Please tweet it out. Real Sabir Bay on Twitter and Instagram. Okay, so let's go into Ethiopia. I need y'all to pay attention. Okay, remember I said this white and race thing was made up, B. It's all made up. Give me 1 second. All made up. Let's see what we can pull up on the feed for y'all. Here you go. Nope, that's not it. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Let's listen up, y'all. This is an old video.
As a result, the peoples of Ethiopia, who are predominantly Aryan, are free and independent.
Really?
They are proud of having the longest continuous history of any Christian nation in the world. The fact that Ethiopia is primarily populated by a people of Caucasian ancestry makes it unique among the fact that the world, Christian nation in the world.
What up?
They are proud of having the longest and independent.
What's up?
Predominantly Aryan, are free and independent.
Really?
They are proud of having the longest continuous history of any Christian nation in the world. The fact that Ethiopia is primarily populated by a people of Caucasian ancestry makes it unique among other African nations. There are over 100 different tribes and races within the country. Although dark in complexion, most of the people are Caucasian and are descended from the ancient Hamites and Semites. Most of the Ethiopians of today are not pure descendants of any one race. The facial features of both women and men are likely to reflect a varied combination of Caucasian, Negroid, Arabian, and Hebrew characteristics.
So why are we not educating our people on this? So you understand now what Johann Blumenbach had Ethiopia in there too? Do y'all understand how simple this is? Hold up. Let me take you to a book. They say Caucasian, right? If you take the word Caucasian, you see Asian inside there. Oh, yeah. You would definitely see Asian inside of it. Oh, yeah, I know. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just show you. Go ahead, bro.
I used to think the Elamites were Iranian, but then I read that book. I know Arabs, and I was like, oh, okay.
You don't understand this, brother. Oh, I thought I could do a whole lecture on all of this, bro, and make sense out of it. So let me show you something else. Let's go into the book. I think you got the book, brother. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up another book for y'all. I like to show sources. This is why my children are put down like this. My children are put down as Asiatics. You see that? Ooh, Asiatic, baby. Asiatic, baby. We Asiatics. So if you want to talk about race, let's deal with it. I can show you how to do this too. Oh, they Asiatics, on no doubt. But let me show you something else. So the whole Caucasian, you see the word Asian inside Caucasian. Asian is inside Caucasian. You think it's Europeans. No. Let me help y'all out. Give me 1 second. Oh, give me 1 second. Hold up. I'm getting a DM right now.
Getting a show is worth something to you, and you would donate to Shabir's cause.
No, somebody just texted me that too. Somebody just said, "Yo, brother, you giving up fire, bro." He said, "Yo, they should be dropping hundreds in this joint right here." I'm like, "Yeah, I hope they do." I'm reading my DMs right now. That is true. But believe it, y'all, they really don't. People don't. So I just want to make that clear. They really don't. So give me 1 second. Am I complaining? Nah. I'm not going to complain. Just going to do what I got to do. So here's the Caucasian part. You ready? Give me 1 second. I'm looking for this page in this particular book. Here you go. I think this is it right here, bro. So look at this. Now they say Caucasian, right? No, this is not the one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up the other one. Give me a minute. I'm going to show you something, fam. How crazy this is. Watch this. Now remember they said Caucasian, right? Watch this. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where is Caucasian at? Let me find my article. You gotta love this, man. I said maybe. Huh?
Nothing. The guy's asking more questions. Hey, yo, if you want to ask the big questions, he does 1-on-1. You can just
do
drop
1-on-1.
some. Yeah,
I do 1-on-1.
Like a whole hour, maybe 2 with him, and he answer all your questions.
I told you I could do it tonight if people right now, pay $65. I'll do something tonight or tomorrow. Seriously. So here you go right here, brother. Peep this. Pay attention to this. I think this is it. Here you go. Now watch this, bro. Can you see what I got on the screen, y'all? Hold up. Give me 1 second. Look what it says right here. Caucasian slaves from Tana. You know they're not talking about Europeans, right? Look. You see what that says right there? Now, what book is that from? Didn't they just call the people Caucasians over there?
Yeah.
There it is right there. So let me show you the book. Hold on, let me help y'all out. Now, how do I know this? Native American don't mean nothing, family. Let me tell you something. Anybody could be a native. Anyone could be a native. If I'm a native of California, I moved here. See, y'all don't understand how this works. Listen, you not a native, B. That's a bunch of bull. And they ain't setting no record straight. So all you Native American talking people, bunch of bull. So this is the book. right? I'm being 100 with you.
Yeah, peace, everybody. Peace.
Look at this book. This is the book. Europe 1492. This is what you see, what I'm showing on the screen right now. This right here, this big behind book, right, is on Spain, right? So look what it said right there, Caucasians from Lake Tana. So Lake Tana is in Ethiopia. But hold up, let's go see the slaves though. I told you I don't do Wikipedia research, right? Let's go see what they look like. Look at the Mediterranean. There they go right there. Really, Sabir? So didn't they just talk about the Ethiopians was from what? They was Caucasians?
Let me some dark skinned Caucasian, Shabir.
These some dark skinned Caucasians.
Hey.
Do you get it yet? Do y'all get it? So let's move forward. Let me show you a little bit more. Okay? Let's show you some more. Let's go to this. Why is this in the book? In the same book?
Turn the volume up.
Let's pull up this one. Why is it in this book? Why is all of this in these books about Moors? I was in Portugal. I was at the Moors Castle in Portugal. So why is all of this inside this book? Oh, this is the Red Sea right here. Look at this. Prevent the Moors from sailing the Red Sea. Wait a minute. That's Eritrea, y'all. Let's blow this up. Did you know that Eritrea is the Red Sea where Moses talked about parting the Red Sea? It's the Red Sea, which is Eritrea. So do y'all see the connection yet? Moors, once again. So why is this inside this book? Why? Oh, why? Somebody rescue Sabir. I told you I could hit you upside your head with all of this.
They don't want to talk about it, bro.
Oh no, they don't want to talk about this, brother. This is too much like right, beloved. Oh, this is too much like right. We wait for somebody to come sell us something and don't show you nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, brother. I'm telling you, because here it is, right? You got $4,500. What's up? You got 45.
The Bills is about to open him about this information. Who wants to donate?
Yeah, I'm trying to see who wants. I mean, they can or they don't, brother. But listen, if they choose to, they choose to, brother. Listen, I'm to the point like they ain't even got to donate. They can purchase something. You get something for something, but I am giving you my time. That's the one thing I can never get back is my time. So my thing is, brother, I can't scratch more about this. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you put me in a room with any of them, I guarantee you this for $100. I bet you $1,000. I'll take all their money from them. Whoever y'all pick,
I'll put my money on you.
Let me tell you something. No disrespect to nobody, but I know these conscious cats. And if you put your money up against me, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue over you. I'm not going to tell you that you're a liar. I'm not going to tell you that you're a coon. I'm not going to say that you don't know anything. But you better come correct. No doubt. I got to let them go first, bro. Got to let them go first. I just shared this with Sarnetto. But see, y'all like the arguments back and forth. Well, yeah, man. Well, we was white, the white man. It's the white supremacy, brother. The white man did it. Ain't no goddamn white people. Every last one of these people come from your ancestors. Y'all just scared to put these people back in check. Y'all scared to put them back in check. I'm not. And you ain't hear me say, what's up, brother Larry? This is my brother Larry that makes the shirts, y'all. Right there. So when your orders go out, is that brother right there.
Okay. Montreal Films.
Yeah, he does film too. We're gonna do something when I come back to Philly too. We're gonna film some stuff.
Okay.
When we go back to Philly. So my thing is, man, listen, question these people, question all of them, and don't let them off the hook. If they say that they right and they righteous and they got the truth, then they shouldn't have a problem having Sabir Bey in the room and we all talk. You follow me? Because I don't have a problem sitting with nobody. Now they may have a problem with Sabir, but Sabir don't have a problem with them. Don't play the black and white game or the slave narrative, the craziness that y'all like. I don't play those games. Truth is truth, people. And honestly, Y'all letting these people play y'all. Play you. Okay? So, peace. What's up? What's up? So I'm almost finished, y'all. So you got a couple of questions. Y'all can jump on that feed, but don't forget to support and like and share. And if you want the overstanding the language of law, you can actually get that and I can email it directly to you. I don't know what just happened. I think I froze again. Did I freeze up again, brother?
Nah, you still live.
Okay. I'm still live, but I think I froze up on me again. Okay, we good. Oh, Jonathan's back with the fake page again. Jonathan, you sure you got something you want to share with me, brother? Something you want to share with me?
Oh, him off timeout now.
No. You should question me. You should come on the feed and question me. Who y'all should question is Umar Johnson's and the Tariq Nasheeds and your black scholars. Y'all scared to question them. They call you a tether. They call you a coon. Why is it always they got to question Sabir Bey, and Sabir Bey gives you the answers? But I know you try to get something for free, but you should question them and see how far you're going to go with them. They would never give you that opportunity. Never. So, of course, when you do question me, do I not answer? Do I not answer, people?
You do.
Or you try to make, okay?
You pull out sources and videos and everything.
Sources and everything. So, I know. I mean, I gave you the opportunity to come on the feed if you want to talk to me. You can question me like a man to man. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely come on the feed and talk to me man to man, but I'm not going to tolerate your nonsense because you don't get on their feeds and talk to them because they'll block you and call you a tether and call you a coon. I would never call you out your name and never disrespect you, but I will open up the feed for you because I could be on here for 5 hours straight. But if I'm on here for 5 hours straight, I expect you to support. Okay, that's all. Because I do charge for my time, for the record. But if I'm here to give you something and you take it and run with it, that's, support. So bear with me. So in Portugal, they have a castle there called Castelos dos Moros, which is called the Castle of the Moors. I'm trying to find it. But it's the Castle of the Moors, Castelos dos Moros. And if you ever get a chance to go to Portugal, it's a beautiful place. Y'all should go. Very beautiful place to go. But I suggest everybody go there and see it for yourself. Okay? So I thought I had it here, but I don't have it right at hand. I was trying to find it, brother. But it's somewhere in my...
I could use a nice vacation.
Brother, I don't even know what a vacation feels like.
Man,
I'm gonna be real with you. When I'm out and about, brother, it's always something and someone that I'm teaching, fam. I'm serious, even overseas.
Right.
It's always that. But let me just show you something else before I continue. I can't find it. Okay. Give me 1 second. People ran with everything given by foreigners. Overstanding the language of law. Thanks, fam. Peace. Yes. Did you get the video, or do you want to purchase the video? It's $150. But look at this. This came out in 2010. 2010. I don't know, just 2010. Oh, this came out 2010. The other African rulers in Roman Empire. Y'all think it's a game, man. This thing is real. So if these scholars are so, why don't they tell people this? Why don't they tell our people this? Here's another one. Why don't we tell all this? We getting so caught up in this black and the white thing, the black and the white thing, the black and the white thing, the black and the white thing. It's white supremacy. It's, oh yeah, man. All of this is in this art in here. This came out in 1910 from Nigeria. 1910. Nigeria.
Yeah, and they did a BBC thing about that.
People say
And
Ethiopian soldiers. It
yeah,
says Ethiopia's war was the Ethiopian soldier.
yeah, they have the portraits looking like well, white people, quote unquote, but these were Africans. These were Moors.
They were Moors.
Here, you
So,
and me.
but they have to keep you away from the whole Moorish piece, brother, and keep us being slaves. That's the problem. Y'all don't get it yet? That is the problem. Because knowledge is power, and they know it. How about the black people, though, brother? How about the black scholars? What about the black scholars, brother Big?
Oh, they on gag order. Your professors and teachers.
Scholars? Come on.
Their paychecks determine how much truth they could tell you.
Brother, listen, we are failing so much, man. We are caught up in this black and white thing, and it's hurting our people, bro. Like, it really is hurting our people. It really is. So listen, I'm so open for this type of dialogue with anybody. You know, I truly am, and I truly am for the people.
Right. But if our people can go to basketball games, pay thousands of dollars. Look, what? Just pay attention to how much these Super Bowl tickets gonna go for. But you can't support the truth.
Yeah. Let people spend their money on what they want to spend their money on. That's not here for me. It's not for me to say.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
I'm gonna say this with respect. Please don't ever expect me to give you something for free.
That part.
You follow me? So my thing is, brother, I can give it to you. You know, whatever conversation you want to pick. I told you, y'all can pick y'all poison. You can go to whatever, whatever sources, whatever which way you want to, But my thing is that let's do it. This is also for sale too. This is something I did last February with KRS-One and James Smalls. I keep trying to tell y'all all these things are for sale, people. This is KRS-One and James Smalls and I. $40.
Gather round. Oh yeah.
Oh, what just happened? Well.
Oh no, your screen went out. Yeah.
That's all good. Maybe it's
limited. They were showing to explain that to people.
The first ones to talk that talk was out of Africa, or out of the continent now called Africa. People forget that, we were never really a united people, Africans.
And look,
we were united on various other levels, but not race. Race was the last thing. Your character, your bloodline, how you naturally responded to things. This is what defined you as a person. This is what it was. And we see today, us Black folk, African Americans, Africans in America, us, we forget that we are a bunch of different tribes. The 14% of us, we're all kinds of tribes meshed into one group called Negro. And so here we are in this one thing, but we realize that its origin and evil use. I would debate that evil use part.
I know, but they explain that.
But no, that's another good book.
Let me into this a little bit so I can whip both of you up a bit.
Whip us up.
African American is not a contradiction. One is a geopolitical space and one is a racial space. And you merge your geopolitical space and your racial space in order to have a base on which to fight. A guy comes from Nigeria, he says, I'm Nigerian American. Nigeria is his geopolitical space, and it's also his racial cultural space. Then America becomes his new geopolitical space, but it never becomes his racial, his culture, and his spiritual space. And so what we should call African tradition, I call it sacred science. Because what the European is calling science today, if you go all the way back to Kemet and before to Kerma, what he's calling science, that's what we call sacred. We knew about the moon and the sun and the stars and the movement and the traveling. We knew how to make decisions, went to plant, went to fish, went to do the harvest.
You did.
And we learned this from mastering a knowledge of nature. Our science, we gave them all of the science, and they even wrote it down. Plato wrote a piece he called Phaedrus, and this is their main boy. And in Phaedrus, he says, the Ethiopians, and even that was their word for black folks, dark-skinned, brown people.
It was Cushites.
And he said, well, some people, they call us that too. But that's the names we can debate later, because that's a whole show.
Yeah.
But at least in their writing, they're talking about these people who were burnt and brown and baked in the sun.
So I'm not going to give you all of it. But if y'all want it, you can email me right now. It's $40. I can email the file directly to you. Also, again, this has almost been a year since we did this. In February, we did it for so-called Black History Month. Damn, that was crazy. That was a fire video for almost 3 hours. I believe it was like 3 hours on that, bro. Like, that was crazy. James Smalls, Karis, one, and myself. Damn, that was crazy. So if you want it, holla at your brother. Okay. So if you want the King Alfred's plan, I have the King Alfred's plan. It's also $60. Okay. I'm just giving y'all the layouts. You don't have to wait for me to mail it to you. I can email the Rex 84 to you. Okay. Right. If you want my before 14, overstanding the language of law, people, that is $150. You do not have to wait for that either. I can email that also to you. Okay. The overstanding the language of law. And believe me, I got a brother that's on here right now can bear witness to what I am saying to you, because he watched it about 4 or 5 times. I did this in 2001. Everything about the structures of government.
I bear witness.
He said I can bear witness to that one. So you don't have to wait for this. You can get it. I can email it to you as soon as you pay for it. Everything is there. Cash App is there. $ Sabir Bay, or may say Sabir Bay Radio, or Zelly, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com, or PayPal. There's many ways you can contribute. Okay. Or you can actually have, I'm getting ready to come to the East Coast. Let's wind it up. I'm ready for the East Coast, but flights do cost. Hotels do cost.
Yes.
Everything costs. So again, if you want to help out, that's one way. Or you can get your shirts. Everybody that ordered their shirts will be there tomorrow. My brother Larry is on the feed. He said he mailed them out, and he said they should get there by Thursday, tomorrow. I do not mail the shirts out. My brother Larry, we got hoodies coming. We're going to have a lot of stuff popping under this before 1492, y'all. So let me just show you the shirts one more time. Okay. It's good material, B. Bear with me. The brother just got his shirt. Bam. Okay. So it has to have Sabir Bay on it. If it don't, it's not legit. Too legit, they'll quit. So email me. My email is on the bottom, y'all. SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Give me 1 second. Any questions before I get off this feed? I need all of y'all to take this video, share this video out. Get the Rex 84. Y'all need that, and stop falling for this okie doke right here. Look at this. Listen to this craziness. Look at the Negro behind him, though. Pay attention.
Comparison throughout the bill, it reads like a how-to guide in historical whitewashing. Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the writings of Frederick Douglass?
I am.
Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the writings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes.
Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the history of Native Americans?
The way the bill is laid out,
That's a yes or no
Because
question.
we were
Ms.
very
Choate. Are
clear
you
that we
aware
could not
this
be
new version of the
conclusive
bill
about every single
removes the
document out
history
there that
of
we
Native
could.
Americans?
I'm going to give you an answer. You're not. This isn't a trial. I'm going to give you an answer.
Okay, I'm ready for the answer.
The way it's set out is so that a teacher can go to different documents in different authors by which to teach from. It's by no means meant to be a conclusive list.
Let me just ask you one more time. Are you aware that this new version of the bill from the Senate removes the history of Native Americans? It's on page 3 of the side-by-side if you don't have it in front of you.
Then I believe you.
Okay. Are you aware that this new version of the bill removes mentions of Cesar Chavez?
Yes.
Are you aware that this new version of the bill removes mentions of Susan B. Anthony?
Yes, I am.
Yet the new version of the bill from the Senate, this is not the bill we all passed as a House, but the Senate's version, it still includes the writings of Alexis de Tocqueville, and he's not even an American. Could that be because he's a white man?
Not exactly.
But you see how crazy this was, man? Like while the Negroes sit behind him, right? The Negroes sit behind him, but yet you got guys like Umar Johnson. I'm talking about this white supremacy, brother, and Tariq Nasheed is white supremacy, brother. It's white supremacy. The white man did it. It's white supremacy. No, these Europeans go to bat for black people, so-called black people. And then what black people do is benefit off of what they have done. The people that's standing up for Palestine or Philistine are Europeans, while so-called black people are sitting talking about we ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm talking about in the conscious community. They're fighting for Palestine, right? When all of your great leaders fought for Palestine, Malcolm, Ralph Bunche, all of them, Mumia, but nigga will be like, yeah, man, I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on over there, brother, because they ain't got to do with the Congo is. We're in the Congo, we're doing these things to ourselves, people, for the record. We are killing each other in the Congo. Okay? Yes, we are. And in Sudan, we are doing it. So if y'all want to get with the program, holla at your boy. I'm game. If y'all want to support, you can. I hope y'all do. If you want to get the overstanding language of law, again, it's 150. The Rex 84 is 60. The lecture with the video with James Smalls and Carrots 1 and I is $40. So I don't have to send this to you through mail, but I can email it directly to you. Okay, so I appreciate everybody, and I hope you tweet these things out and share them out. And if you want Amber, I also have Amber. This is what I would have to mail to you. This is raw Amber straight from Morocco. Okay, raw Amber. Okay, straight out of Morocco from the Medina. So I hope I did some justice on this feed. God willing, I will be in ATL, and God willing, we can make the way to Philadelphia. Okay, I'm just, I got to make sure everything is straight before I leave, and go. So I thank y'all so much, but let me put this up here. Give me 1 second. So replay this, y'all, and please share, and leave a comment. Leave a comment on YouTube. Take these videos and share them out. And never have hate in your heart. Let's deal with truth and put the Europeans back in their place, because they all come from you. All of these Europeans come from you. They are your children. You are the more, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay? Everything they have ever done, they stolen from you. They stole from you. So I thank y'all so much. Anything you want to share, bro?
Okay, nobody wants. Thank you, Shabir. That's a good class right there. That's a good class. And everybody,
I think,
share and support.
I thank you so much, brother. Share the videos out. Twitter. What up? Gotta go.
And a little sugar, honeysuckle land, a great big
expression of happiness you couldn't miss. With a dozen roses, such would astound you. The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you. The righteous way to go. Little one would know or believe if I told them so. You're something to learn. The love of all mankind should reflect some sign of these words I've tried to recite. They are close, almost impossible to do, reciting the makings of you. The righteous way to go, little one would know or believe if I told them so. You're something to learn. The love for mankind should reflect some sign of these words I've tried to recite. They are close, but not quite almost impossible to be.
Change the vibration, man.
Reciting the makings of you.